What's going on, everybody? We are live now. It's been a while since we've had a live stream. So, shout out to everybody that showed up in the chat. I see we got a bunch of people here inside of the chat. So, big shout out to all you guys that showed up here. We got Lukeman right here. Bello says, good project for Baby Doe. Shout out to you. First one to comment. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about today because we just got that Binance listing, as you all know. And you already know what happened in Dogecoin when that happened, right? We had the whole snowball effect of things just getting listed left and right. So we could definitely see a new listing coming, maybe for Coinbase, crypto.com. Those are the two main ones that we're really looking at. But we're going to talk about all that today. Shout out to all you that showed up here. We got Taylor Hobbits here in the chat says, I am predicting that $1,000 in Baby Doge now will become $1 million by 2030. Shout out to you for that. And hey, let me know if you guys can hear me. I believe you guys can hear me. Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me because I can hear myself on here. All right, yeah, that's all good. But yeah, I don't know, $1,000 being a million by 2030. There's always a possibility that could happen, but we'll have to see. What else we got here? We got Crypto JV says, let's go 3 years later. Yeah, 3 years later, we finally have did it. So shout out to you, Crypto JV. 3 years later, finally got listed on to Binance. And I'll be talking today about why this is such a big thing for us, because a lot of people might think that this isn't a big deal and that we didn't pump as much as we should have. But this is only the beginning. Like, this is the initial pump of getting listed, but what comes after that initial pump is really what matters. So all this, the pump really doesn't matter as much, the initial pump, but what comes up after that is really what matters. That's what we really got to pay attention to. So yeah, we got a lot to discuss. American Eagle says this is big for us. Yeah, it's huge. It's actually very big. Now Coinbase might be a little bit bigger, but I don't know. Binance is really big. American Eagle says that's awesome. Been waiting 3 years for this. Yep. Says I think all-time high isn't a question. Possibly 102 the most. Yeah, I mean it is. I want to say 2 zeros is really what I'm looking at. I've seen some people say 3 zeros, 2 zeros, like, but I've seen some people saying 5Z1, 4Z1. 6Z1 is optimal. Like, that's a $15 billion market cap. Now, once you start getting the 5Z1, that's $150 billion market cap. I'm not saying it's impossible, but in the time span of like 2 to 3 years, it's impossible because it just is. Because really, during this next bull run is when we see Dogecoin and Shiba Inu reaching those levels of being at 150 billion market cap. Dogecoin is going to be like a leg behind, just now reaching 15 billion market cap when we see Dogecoin and Shiba Inu reaching 150 billion market cap. So I think that's something that people really got to think about here when it comes to Baby Doge. So we can get to 150 billion market cap, but first we need to see Doge and Shiba Inu doing it while we're simultaneously getting at 15 billion. So that is what we got to pay attention to. But yeah, let's go, everybody. We got this live stream going. It's been a while. I really do want to do more live streams. I always tell myself this, but then I'm just not motivated enough to do it. But now I'm motivated because, Baby Doge is moving. CB says, hey, brother, shout out to you. Bill T says, bro, let's get those listings. Yeah, let's get the listings. Like, we got a lot to do. A lot more listings to go. Alex Costa says, G, yep. American Eagle can hear me. Shout out to you. It says, what's up, brother? Good to be back. Yeah, it's good to be back. I mean, I haven't done a live stream in so long, and we haven't seen Baby Doge doing pumps like this in so long. So I felt it's only right to get in on this live stream, and it's really just for the Baby Doge army, like, as a community, because I do feel like this project, it is a community project, and there's really, like, we have the group chats and stuff, right, on Telegram, of the Baby Doge official chats on Telegram, and that's good and all. And then they do have their their live chats when they be talking live on the Telegram, but we need a space where we can see faces as well. So I think I do want to do something where we can get a panel sooner or later, maybe get a panel of people that are big on Baby Doge and like Baby Doge, and we can all join the panel and talk about it. So that would be cool to do in the future, or even today if anyone wants to hop on. Rotaries of South Florida says, glad to see you back, brother. This is Jay Hernandez. Shout out to you with a new handle and avatar. Yep, I see you got a I don't know, that looks like a 240. Yeah, that looks like a 240 SX. But yeah, shout out to you. Yeah, I remember we were talking later or earlier about me trying to move down to the Miami area, but I'm actually still in Central Florida, so still up here and doing my thing. But yeah, shout out to you. CB says we are getting where we always loved to be. Yeah, I need to see this at 7Z1. I really want to see Baby Doge at 7Z1 by the end of this year. That's exactly where we need to be. Shout out to Cliff's Wild West Coast Adventure. Says, oh man, I just drove to Vernon. Yeah, Vernon, glad I can listen. Good to see you all. Shout out to you, Cliff. It's been a while since we done this live stream. And yeah, it's been a really long time. So big shout out to you for joining. Cliff has been a huge help to this channel and a huge sponsor of this channel. So big shout out to you, because I was really motivated doing those earlier live streams because you helped out the channel a lot, did a lot of donations, and that actually helped. I've been upgrading. I just bought this new mic right here. This is why I didn't just buy it. I think it was like a few months ago I bought this mic. But yeah, this is the Rode Procaster 2. So I've been upgrading some equipment and stuff. I'm testing out this little background here, but I see there's a little bit of flaws here. So I'm about to buy a green screen now, because you can see, yeah, you can see there's a little bit of flaws. I'm gonna buy a green screen soon. But yeah, shout out to Cliff helping get the channel rolling out on the early stages. Rotaries of South Florida says, I knew that it was only a matter of time that we would get listed after we got rid of the 5% tax. That's exactly true. And I've been saying this for the longest, because like the 10% tax it was actually 10%, not 5, but the 10% tax is what was ruining Baby Doge. Literally, it was nice to see the reflections, but the exchanges didn't like to see that. And also losing 10% of your money on every purchase, that's kind of bad. And then not only that, when you do the math, it takes about 10 years to get that money back. I don't know if it's exactly 10 years. I'm just throwing numbers out there. But it takes a really long time of getting reflections to get that back. And the only way you get that money back in reflections is if we have higher volume. And the only way to get higher volume is to have less tax. So then people are more motivated to put their money in. So it's actually nice to have the taxes taken off. All right. Saris says, I'm bearish until we go above the all-time high. I'm not bearish on Baby Doge right now. There could be a possible pullback. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the charts right now, actually. I just wanted to make sure we go over some comments. We'll go over some more. I'm not bearish here at all. This is where the juice comes in of this live stream, because I'm not really bearish on it. Like, I was looking at this, and when I was making that video earlier, I was like, oh man, look, it looks like we're about to break down, and we broke down below that consolidation wedge right there. But then we just went right out of it. And now you can actually see the momentum wave bands are actually starting to curve upwards, which is a good sign that we're about to have another rise in the price here. And this is just looking at the 15-minute chart. So we have a lot to discuss about the future here of Baby Doge. Actually, another breakout might be coming very, very, very soon. 8Z3. So actually, hold up. Give me 1 second. I forgot to actually post a link to this live stream. I wanted to get some more people in here. So I'm gonna actually post the link to the live stream on Twitter. I'll post it to some other places as well. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, and I want the whole Baby Doge army to come join in on this live stream. So yeah, that would definitely be nice to get them in. And yeah, I gotta get back in the live stream. I'm kind of rusty on it. I stopped paying for StreamYard, the pro version. So you can probably see it's in 720p. So I need to buy that again. And then I got a few other things I got to do just to make the live stream more up to par. But I'm gonna go ahead and post on Twitter this whole live stream so then people can join. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'll just kind of show you guys me posting on Twitter. Might as well. But yeah, we got to get this on Twitter. If you see me looking around a lot, I have multiple screens here. I have 3 screens, and they're all huge screen, not huge screens, they're like 32-inch, or is it like a 28? I don't know. Big screens. So I've been upgrading the studio here recently, especially because those Baby Doge games are coming in. All right, go ahead and put that there. All right, go ahead and copy and paste that. Copy and paste this link. All right, we're gonna get some more people inside of this live stream. Get this live going. Let's just put live stream at the top. All right, let's get some people in here. All right, and I'm not gonna do Reddit because usually it takes people a little while to look at the Reddit. But what I will do is this. I don't know if you guys are still inside of this Telegram group, but a while ago I started this Telegram group for Baby Doge. It's been a while since we've been active in it, but I think it's a good time to start becoming active inside of this group. So you guys can definitely join this group and we can talk some more Baby Doge stuff. I'm going to go ahead and pull up a link for the group so then people can join. Like I said, I'm a little bit rusty, so I'm like searching for this link right now. But yeah, we got a lot to discuss, guys. So don't go anywhere. We're going to discuss this inside of full. There's going to be a pump very soon. I really don't want to say exactly, when this pump is going to be. Some people have said that I have insider information on Baby Doge, and that is because I was saying Baby Doge is going to go viral, and I was saying it's going viral, and I was talking about how something big was going to happen and how we're going to get big major listings literally right before we got these listings. But it's wait, why did I post the link to the group in the Telegram? All right, what I meant to do is post it right here. All right, that's the link to the Baby Doge Army group that I had set up a while ago. I haven't been promoting that link for a while because it's been a really long time. But yeah, Big Guy 470 says, "Let's get it." Crypto JV says the J is silent. Oh, Crypto Javi. Okay, yeah, because it's like a Spanish thing, like Javi, short for Javier. All right, Crypto Javi. FDRX7. Yeah, I definitely got that wrong. The RX7. Crypto Javi says, "Love your videos, Marcellus. I'm always looking forward to them. Keep up the good work." Shout out to you, Crypto Javi. And I really do appreciate that. And shout out to Cliff says, "Thanks. We got to keep pressing on together." Yes, definitely. I'm going to keep going. Not going to stop. And there was a point in time where I was going to stop talking about Baby Doge because I got unmotivated like everybody else. Like we've seen the prices get beat down so much to the point where everybody just kind of stops talking about it. But I was like, you know what? I've read a lot of the comments and people like, how are you just going to quit like that on the project? Like you got all these people into it. Now you're just going to leave. They're like, that's shady and all that. And I was like, you know what? That is bad. I have been talking about the project for so long. I can't just leave like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep going on a project. I bought more Baby Doge because at one point I sold it all. Bought some more. Like, well, I'm just gonna hold it. Just gonna hold it out, and it's been doing amazing. Crypto Hobbies has got the new chains. Hey, gotta get the new chains when Baby Doge goes up. I'm telling you, like this money is about to start flowing in for a lot of Baby Doge holders, and you're probably about to see a lot more stuff coming from me. Like, I'm not gonna be, in one place for too long. You're gonna be seeing me inside of different studios, like when I was out in Brazil and all those places traveling. But yeah, the money's gonna come back in. Hey, and right around that time when I was doing all that was when the crypto money was good, money was pumping, and hey, I was living nice off that money, and the money's stacking up again. So we're gonna see some nice things for the crypto community. Rhizosaurus says, "I'm just concerned about the volume, bro." Yeah, that's one thing I was thinking about, but we're consistently holding over 140 million inside of 24-hour trading volume. Right now we're at 161 million. And what I actually wanted to show is in the last 24 hours, you could see like even when everything slowed down, it kept 140 million inside of trading volume. And now you're seeing things are speeding up and the volume was still at 140 million, which means people are buying, but now they're buying and holding. See, at first, when it was 285 million inside of 24-hour trading volume, they were buying and selling. But now we have less volume, but we're still moving up in price because they're buying and they're actually holding now. And that's good because now you're seeing less trading. That's kind of why you also see the holders here are increasing as well on the Binance Smart Chain scan. You can see our holders are starting to go up. So we're getting a lot more people that are buying to hold rather than buying to trade. So that's always a really good thing to see. Tags Techi says, let's keep the faith up. All right, let's definitely keep that going. And a lot of people like to talk about how the prices are going to go down. Now, keeping the faith up is definitely good. I'm checking my phone just to make sure to see if we have any donations so I can give shout outs. All right. Nothing right here. I do see some people are joining the link for the Telegram. So shout out to y'all. The Telegram, I'm gonna try to get it more active, try to get some more active users in there, and we can talk and discuss on there. Shout out to Jimmy Durham, longtime supporter, says the good times are rolling, but not hard enough. We should have been on Solana last year. That's facts. We are about to get on it soon, though. Says, where are the 1,000% gains? I'm getting very impatient. Good to see you again. A donation coming soon. Shout out to you, Jimmy Durham. Much appreciated. And the 1,000% gains, the thing about those is that it is coming. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But right now, we're at 150% gains. So, I mean, that's good enough for right now. And I think sooner or later, it's going to be more than 150 gains, like 150% gains. So we're going to end up seeing this where it says in the last 30 days, like 200% gains, then 300, then 500% gains. We're going to see those 1,000% gains. Like it's coming. And the people that did not listen and did not buy all the way down here, they're going to be so upset that they did not buy. And I just kind of want to show you guys that I've been like right before all this happened. I want to show you guys what I was saying. Like right before all of this happened, I made this video here. $1,000 to $10,000, Baby Doge Army. This is where money is made. So I was telling people this is the area you want to get in at. That's when we were at 8Z8 and 9Z8 and 9Z9, right? And now you can see where we are already. We've been pumping. And then I made this video, Baby Doge could go viral. And then I was like, hey, bullish update, huge discount, get in now. Even though things were looking bad with Bitcoin, I was like, look, get ready now. Baby Doge, big news, breaking news. I've been saying this for a long time. And I was like, look, Binance listing on August 14th. I said Binance listing is coming soon because they were actually teasing. They were teasing this. All right. So we have some big news right now. All right, Baby Doge. So it's possible that we might be getting. I actually want to see if it's playing this sound. So I'm gonna. It's possible that we might be. Okay, it is playing the sound. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, so I'm just gonna play this, and this is huge. So I'm just gonna let this play out. All right. So we have some big news right now with the Baby Doge. It's possible that we might be getting the Binance listing finally. And it's taken so long for this, but so we're just going to hop right into it because this has been far too long, far too long in the making. All right, let's go right here. Now, hear me out. Binance petition actually worked. A lot of times people say that these petitions don't work. This Binance petition actually worked this time. So they finally listened and then they looked at it and it made sense finally because there was no 10% tax. And they seen that the community was just getting stronger, and developers and marketing team was getting better. So this just hasn't happened. Very good. That petition, it was kind of surprising to see. Ahead and let's scroll. Get some people hyped up and excited for it first. So yeah, a lot of signatures on the first day, like 7,000 on the first day, and then it got even bigger after that. And then not only that, like at that time, our holders were going down. But the supporters, like the ones that were doing the petition, like they were the ones that really made everything go up. So this was predicted. We knew we were getting listed to Binance eventually. It was just going to take some time. There was people saying that we will never get there. And then the one thing that I feel like really sold it are the key arguments that the Baby Doge team actually put together. And they put together some really good arguments here. So if you guys have not seen this video titled, where is it? Baby Doge Binance listing could be coming soon. Watch this video that I put out a month ago because we predicted this. It was predicted. We knew it was gonna get listed. It was literally too good to not be true. So very good to have that. But anyways, moving on from that, definitely check that video out if you haven't. Where are we at here with the chats? We're at Rysara says, Jimmy Durham, I do feel good about the Soul chain release for Baby Doge, a possible Coinbase edition, plus the coming bull run. Yeah, that is definitely going to be good seeing Coinbase listing. So during this next bull run, well, really, I want to say we are in the bull run right now. We're just at the pullback phase of the bull run. But during this bull run, we're now going to be able to see what it's like and feel what it's like to have a Binance listing while being in a bull run. So we're in the pullback phase. But watch, the reason why the prices aren't going crazy right now is because we're in the pullback phase of the bull run. If you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is inside of a consolidation phase right here. Like Bitcoin is literally trying to find its way right now. It's just going through this pattern trying to find its way. But the second Bitcoin can actually break past this little pattern that it's been in and actually break that pattern and then eventually break this Fibonacci retracement at like 74K is going to be a huge pump coming in. Huge pump. So yeah, I'm looking at the quality right now, the 720p quality. I'm not pleased with the 720p quality of this stream. So we're gonna have another stream probably tomorrow, and by then I'm gonna have already paid for the StreamYard. I don't want to end it right now, but it does suck to have 720p. So I know the quality might not look the best right now of the screen, but it will be better. We will have the StreamYard paid for. I forgot to actually do it before I joined the stream, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, Coinbase is gonna be really nice. Jimmy Durham says, "What's up, Cliff? You hide him from that chess game. Good to see you again." Hey, we're gonna have to see that chess game. American Eagle says Marcellus, father of Baby Doge. Yep, Baby Doge's father. Jimmy Durham says, "Is Tron's partnership supposed to keep us from jumping onto their platform and competing with them?" Not really, because it would actually be good if we got on their platform and then we would be the biggest meme coin on Tron, but it would probably bring more eyes and attention to the Tron network, which would then bring more people to that meme coin on Tron. So I think it would be good for him, honestly. Wise Mind says, where can you see Baby Doge market cap ending up in the bull run? Where can I see Baby Doge market cap ending up in the bull run? I've always said it, 61. 61 is probably going to be that area where Baby Doge gets to. So that's me personally. That's $15 billion market cap. So I think that's a good prediction. My source says we are pretty compatible with the SHIB chart before it went hyperbolic. A slow little or a lull, whatever that means, before a massive upshift. Okay. So I think you mean like a slow pullback before a massive upshift. So yeah, that does make some sense there. And yeah, that's kind of what happened with Shiba Inu. Like when all the stuff started going off for it, it's just that when Shiba Inu pumped huge, it's because it was during the peak of the bull market. We're not at the peak. We're at the pullback. We're at the pullback right now before the next leg up. So that's why it's a little bit harder. And there's a lot more money in the market now. So it's a lot harder for us to get these bigger pumps. So that's gonna make it a lot harder for us. But I like to call this our stair step method. We're literally taking a stair step all the way up, and it's gonna keep taking these breaks, but it's gonna slowly but surely move upwards. It's gonna keep taking these little breaks, but it's gonna be a slow grind upwards here for Baby Doge. But it's gonna get there slowly but surely. Shout out to Rysaurus. Puts, I think that's I can't see the emojis here for some reason. But yeah, shout out to Rysaurus. What else we got here? I meant alt season. Okay, you meant the alt season. Yeah, I mean when altcoin season comes, that'll be nice. The meme coin season and altcoin season are kind of two different things. Baby Doge would do better in a meme coin season. But yeah, it's still a part of altcoin season though. It's just a specific part, Towards the end of altcoin season, meme coins usually tend to like pump even more than what they have. American Eagle says, I I say we all need to donate to you. We owe you big time for always making these videos and keeping us updated, Baby Doge Father. Hey, I'm taking donations, so any donations would be much appreciated. Actually, I should put my Baby Doge wallet out right now, but actually, yeah, I might as well. If you guys want to donate some Baby Doge to me, I'll put my Baby Doge wallet out, and I'm gonna put it out on Twitter so you could copy and paste from there, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. So I just gotta make sure I get the, inside of Trust Wallet, there's all these fake things like these Web3 e-news and stuff. It gets really annoying. But yeah, we got a lot to discuss with the prices here on Baby Doge. I'm predicting that we hit 8Z3 by the next week, like within the next, not even a full week, maybe even in the next 3 days, 8Z3. So once we get there, it's gonna be like 200 to 300% gains. Like if you think about it, from 8Z1 to 8Z3, like that's literally 300% gains right there, just right out the gate, just boom. Because we really started at like 9Z8, so I mean that we got some huge gains coming. We got some huge gains coming here for Baby Doge. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the stream. Where are we at with this? All right, I'm pulling up the stream. I'm gonna join the live stream on my phone. All right, and then I'm gonna put in the live chat my wallet. So first things first, I'm gonna put my wallet there for anyone who does want to donate to the Baby Doge wallet. That's my Baby Doge address. And now what I'm gonna do is take that same address and put it on Twitter, because I don't think you can copy and paste from the phone when you're doing the live, when you're on a YouTube live stream. So just in case you guys can't do that there, I'll post this on Twitter, and we will be all good. Okay, I just put Baby Doge donation address. Okay. All right. Hey, we got 63 people inside of the live stream. Shout out to y'all. I like how people in the Baby Doge army all come together once we have these pumps. It's nice. It does show that we have a good, strong community. So big shout out to you guys, because that, a lot of different projects, they really don't have community. They just have pumps. It's funny to say that, but they just have pumps in their community. They really don't have actual communities. So there's that. Let's see. I'm putting this here, but I know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to save that as a draft, back out, go back, copy and paste this, go where we at? Okay, go back to the post, go back to the drafts, go back here, boom. I wanted to put the Baby Doge hashtags there because, get some of the Baby Doge army in on this. So yeah, if you guys do want to donate, here is the donation address. All right. Let me take out all this other stuff, because I think some scammers are gonna come in if I try to do other stuff other than Baby Doge. I'm not trying to get scammed. All right. So now we're gonna go back over some of our charts and everything. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and support this, go ahead and do that. If not, that's cool as well. You guys don't have to donate anything. I would be doing the video either way, but it is nice to see if anyone wants to donate. There you go. Where are we at? All right, that's good. All right, so now let's kind of talk about the prices here. I'm gonna go over some of your chats. I just kind of want to keep things rolling so people don't get bored. I'm gonna go over the chats in a second. But where's the last one? We're at American Eagle right there. All right, we're gonna go starting at Rhizosaurus after we go over some more pricing. So the 4-hour chart now. We looked at the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart, bullish. 4-hour chart, even more bullish, right? So our premium price point here was actually a little bit lower. It was around 8Z21, but it moves up as the price moves up. But what's also interesting about this is the candlesticks. Notice how the candlesticks are not really turning red right now. That is because it does not plan to pull back in the long term. Right now, Baby Doge is not planning to pull back. We're having these nice big green candlesticks, which is a huge sign that we're about to have another wick upwards going towards 8Z3. This is going to be that move that kind of weeds out weak hands. And what I mean by that is once we go up and hit 8Z3, we might see a bigger pullback a little bit lower. We might see that pullback back down to this Fibonacci. This might be our first big pullback of the pump, going in all the way up to 8Z3 and then pulling all the way back down to 8Z2. That is a possibility if we do just shoot up randomly, right? Or it could go straight up to 8Z36, past this whole Fibonacci retracement here, go up to 8Z36, and then you could see the pullback going back down to 8Z2. Either way, we're going to see a nice big pullback, and that's going to shake out the weak hands because people are going to make that profit. Remember, people have not seen profit in Baby Doge for the longest time. So when it finally shows them huge profits, like we've got 150% profits right now, right? We have 150% in gains right now. But people have not seen 300% gains in a very long time. So when they see those 300% gains, they are going to sell out, and the new people are going to buy back in once you see it dropping down to 8Z2 because they haven't been in here for that long. So they don't remember what it's like to wait three long years for something big to happen. So they don't remember that. But the volume is consistently holding at 161 million while still simultaneously increasing in market cap, which means there are people buying and holding. Just the thing is once it gets up to 8Z3 or 8Z36, you're probably going to end up seeing people doing something where they just end up selling. Like the people that have been holding for a while, they're going to get unmotivated and they're going to probably end up selling a little bit. So we're going to see a little bit of a pullback, but you can't be alarmed by that. So be aware. And hey, we got the first donation in. Big shout out to Cliff. Says, let's go, Baby Doge, with the 100 Canadian dollar donation right here live on the channel. Big shout out to you. This is huge. So shout out to you, Cliff, because you've been supporting the channel for literally the longest time. Like one of the best and longest supporters here on the channel. So big shout out to Cliff for this. That's $100 super chat. That means a lot, and that really helps out a lot for the channel. So big shout out to you, Cliff. Says, let's go, Baby Doge. Let's get it. I want to see if we got donations here on either the PayPal, because I don't want to forget anybody and their donations, or the Baby Doge wallet. So yeah, I have my Baby Doge wallet that I'll put on there. We'll see what happens with that. All right, so no Baby Doge donations yet. All right, just making sure I have to double check because I don't want to forget anybody. But yeah, shout out to Cliff, man. That's a huge donation right there. So I really appreciate the support. You've donated a lot to the channel and really have helped out a lot. So big shout out to you, Cliff. Where am I at with these chats? Oh yeah, I read that one. Rysaurus says, since Bitcoin still has dominance. Yeah, Bitcoin does have dominance. I don't think the Bitcoin dominance thing is too big of a deal right now because, well, it's really dominant right now, but it's not too big of a deal. Honestly, Ethereum usually has a little bit more dominance than what it has right now. Usually we're seeing like 14% dominance inside of Ethereum, but we're not really seeing that right now. We're seeing 12% dominance in Ethereum. So Bitcoin is really dominant right now. But yeah, that is a good thing to point out. Cliff says, I'm buying 1 trillion now. Let's see if the candle moves. Hey, I wish 1 trillion could make that candlestick move. I wish it could. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. The 5-minute chart kind of shows what the day traders are doing right now. And it's so nice to have Baby Doge on Binance now because now people can day trade. Obviously, us living in the US, we can't day trade, but everybody else can. That because Binance US doesn't have Baby Doge listed. Only the Binance, the official Binance, the good Binance. So we don't have the good Binance in the US. That's kind of why I want to get another passport somewhere, because the Binance, because US, they kind of sanction things. They prevent us from doing certain things. So I would like to have really a Brazilian passport. That would be nice to have. But then X is banned inside of Brazil. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on with censorship all around the world. Mr. Me says 49 watchers, 29 likes. Hit the like button, easy to do. Hey, shout out to you, Mr. Me. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. Is gonna push this out into the algorithm, and more people are gonna end up joining the live stream, and that's just good because a lot of people in Baby Doge kind of need to see this, guys. A lot of people in Baby Doge have been just beat down to the ground, and they've just been unmotivated until now. And when they start to see the prices, quote unquote, crash, they're going to be feeling the same way over again. And they're probably going to end up selling. They're going to be like, oh, I knew I should have sold. No, you probably shouldn't sell right now. Like, if you're selling right now, you're either A, making a big decision that is the wrong decision, or B, you just need the money and you just need to get out right now. So, and I understand if you need the money and you see that is up, like, I understand you selling, right? But if it's neither one of those decisions, you're just selling just because you don't really need the money, then you're making a bad decision. And I don't want to necessarily, make people feel like they're making the worst decision ever, but it's like, you gotta think about it. Like, we're at a point right now where what we just look at this. Just look at this chart. I just kind of want to show you guys. Every single time it's been pumping, boom, pump, boom, pump, dump, boom, pump, dump. Every single time we've been having all these pumps and dumps in Baby Doge. Every single time that has happened, we have not had a major exchange like Binance. We are on the largest exchange now. So now when we pump, we're more likely going to hold that level. We have never been able to hold a strong level in Baby Doge. We always pump back down to the same low levels, and we have never been able to hold a strong level. But now we are at a point in Baby Doge where we can actually hold these strong levels. We actually have good utilities now. We actually have zero taxes. We can hold these levels way easier now. So this next pump is going to be probably the greatest pump. And we've already seen 8Z63 with terrible tokenomics and with not many big exchange listings. So just think about what we can do now with good tokenomics and good exchange listings. And I don't like doing 1 minute charts. Only whenever I'm day trading, I'll do 1 minute charts. But even looking at the 1 minute chart, like, you can see, like, every single pump is another leg up. Like, the lows are becoming higher. So I just kind of want to show you the lows here, higher, boom, higher. That is a huge sign about pretty much about what's going to be coming next. That's a huge sign. Now, looking at the trend lines here, because trend lines are also very important. If you're looking at the trend lines here on the 1 minute chart, it's pretty much telling us when we have a big pullback, we are going to pull back to the 8Z2 areas. So eventually, when we get all the way up there to that Fibonacci, or all the way up here around 8Z3, possibly 8Z36, we're going to come back probably to this trend line down here. And this trend line is going to continue to trend upwards, but it's going to hold probably. It's more than likely going to hold. So let's say if we extend it all the way out here, and then we see Baby Doge go up to 8Z36, it'll probably drop down to like 8Z24, 8Z25, and then continue back upwards. That's pretty much how these trend lines work. And it is possible to break a trend line. It's 100% possible to break it, but we're not looking at it to break the trend line because we just have so much good going on for Baby Doge that we're going to be delusional and not believe that it's going to break. But if it does break, that would definitely suck. But hey, so Cliff says, LOL, I got to do chess for sure. So yeah, Jimmy Durham and Cliff, y'all definitely have to do some type of chess game because we need to see two masters at work on the chessboard. I suck at chess. I suck at all that, but hey, it's all good. I'm good at trading. Jimmy Durham says, so what would it mean we would flip them on their own platform because they're bigger than us right now? Of course, I'm referring to Tron's Sundog. Yeah, we would. If we get listed on or if we get bridged the Tron, we would. But it's beneficial for us to get bridged. Like, we need the bridge. We need to get bridged on the Tron. Like, that's going to be probably the biggest thing for us. Tron has been doing a lot of movements in the market recently. So I think it's a good thing if we get bridged to Tron. It's underrated. It's one of the most underrated platforms out there. JG says, just chilling with my 2 trillions. Hey, that's good enough. Race Down says, Baby Doge from Germany. Shout out to you out there in Germany. How can we donate? If you want to donate, you can go to this Twitter post and donate to my Baby Doge wallet, or you could do the super chat, but YouTube takes a lot from there. So you could do the Cash App donation. It's pinned at the top of the screen, and I'll also it's pinned at the top of the screen, and then I'll also post it right here. So if you want to do Cash App donation, you can do that. If you want to do a PayPal donation, you can do that, or you could do the Twitter link that I posted. So yeah, I got everything laid out there. So if you want to do any of those, you can definitely do that. That Twitter link has my wallet address for Baby Doge, and then I can actually post it here as well. And yeah, that's my Baby Doge wallet address. So yeah. Oh yeah, did I read that chat? I don't know if I read that chat before. New gaming chair, shout out to you. Says we are pumping. I'm convinced Marcellus is the creator of Baby Doge. Nah, I wish I was the creator. Honestly, that would be pretty cool if I created Baby Doge. But no, I'm not the creator. Honestly, I wish I was like a part of the Baby Doge marketing team. Like that would be really cool. But I don't know if they would do that because it would be like a conflict of interest. Because I guess I'm one of the biggest YouTubers who do Baby Doge videos. I guess I am the biggest one that does the Baby Doge videos, but it would definitely be a conflict of interest. So yeah. Let's see, where are we at? Actually, I just now looked at something. I looked at one of my purchases in Baby Doge. $700 of Baby Doge once got me 300 million Baby Doge. I was looking at one of my transactions, 300 billion Baby Doge. And that's when it was high. And that's why I say it's best to buy low, sell high. And if you bought at 8Z or at 9Z8, you are really benefiting from the best times to buy Baby Doge. Because right now, it's not necessarily the best, but it's still a good time because it's still cheap. Imagine Baby Doge at 7Z1. And you're looking at it like, man, it just pumped. I'm not going to buy anything. Because like I said, I don't like buying when there's pumps, and like that's a big rule of mine because I gotten burned too many times. But when you're on a project that you're really long term on, like you can buy it any time and be good because like that's your project that you're really honed in on. Jimmy Durham says, yeah, if we don't get back to all time highs, I would be definitely disappointed before 2025 ends at the very least. Yeah, we definitely need to. 7Z1 I think is actually coming sooner rather than later. We'll just have to see though. The 2 side, what's the realistic price was when market cap reached 500 million. So what will the price realistically be when the market cap reaches 500 million? Let me see. So all you gotta do to find that out is get your calculator, take let's say we take the price of Baby Doge, and you can multiply it. All right, so let's just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and multiply it here by our circulating supply. So you just take the price that you think that it will be at, and then multiply it by the circulating supply, and then with that, you will get your market cap. So at 8Z5, we'll have $756 million market cap. So we got to go a little bit lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Always got to bring up the math in the videos. Oh, wait, I didn't even put the number there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say 8Z35 times our circulating supply. That'll give you 529 million market cap. So at approximately 8Z35, 8 zeros after the decimal place in 35, that is when we'll see $500 million market cap. So pretty much at the level I was just now talking about. Like once we break past this Fibonacci here and get up to this Fibonacci, at this Fibonacci trace here, we will approximately be at $500 million market cap. And it's kind of funny because that's still low. That's still low. We have a long ways to go up here on Baby Doge. So that right there is $500 million market cap. So yeah, that's a good thing to put into perspective there. But yeah, good question.
Rasora says new gaming chair. Now he made a few videos about stepping away from Baby Doge. Yeah, I mean, I did make a few videos about that, but then I was like, nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. And I'm definitely glad I did not. New gaming chair says Rasora. That's what the CEO would want you to think. Yeah, I mean, that is what a CEO would probably want you to think, but I don't own Baby Doge. I don't run it. So it is what it is what it is. Yeah. Jimmy Durham, but I'm flattered though, new gaming chair, that you think that I could do that. Honestly, I know the basis of like creating a crypto project in smart contracts and stuff because I've done some coding, but I'm by no means a programmer. So there's that. I know the basics, which means that I know like HTML5, CSS, like that's web developer basic stuff. And then I know a little bit of C++, a little bit of Python, but that's pretty much all I know. And then a little bit of JavaScript. And then I did some SQL database queries as well inside of the college years, but I don't I don't really know that much when it comes to coding. Jimmy Durham says, I feel it's important to support people who provide a service that they would have otherwise kept to themselves. Is charts and an analyst is the service that we wouldn't otherwise have. Hey, thanks for that, Jimmy Durham. Big shout out to you. Um, yeah, because the charts, it does get hard doing the charts. And for anyone out there that does want to do the charts, y'all can check out Chart Prime. I always talk about Chart Prime, and I actually use Chart Prime in all my videos. And even when I'm not doing my videos, I'm using Chart Prime. And one of the biggest things here that helped me predict the low of Baby Doge is such a simple indicator on Chart Prime. Like this is such a simple indicator. It's the discount, equilibrium, and premium price points. So at Chart Prime, you want to sell at the discount price, or I mean, you want to sell at the premium price points. You don't want to buy at the equilibrium price points, and you want to buy at the discount price points. So you're buying at the discount price points. You're not selling when it hits the equilibrium. You're letting it pull back once it hits the equilibrium, but you're holding until it hits the premium, and then you're selling at premium. But a lot of times when it hits the premium price point, a lot of times it continues to go past that premium price point to an even more premium price point, which will probably be 8Z3. From there, it'll have a higher equilibrium. The equilibrium will be more so around 8C2, and it'll pull back to there before it continues to rise. So it's a really simple indicator with a really big upside potential. That's why I always use Chart Prime. And they also gave me the program for free because I do YouTube and I really like Chart Prime. So shout out to them. They're really big supporters of this channel. I've made so much money because of Chart Prime and the indicators. So you can use the link that I just put there. Just a recommendation, I guess, if you do want to get into trading, it's really easy. Just this one thing is very good. And this is the Market Dynamics Pro. The Market Oracle Pro is the one that gives you the momentum wave bands, and it shows you where the momentum's going inside of here. And if you had the momentum wave bands, you would have known like, hey, we're about to break out here. Once it starts turning this purplish color here, it's always going to break out whenever it hits that purple color. And it does it every single time. It lets you know, hey, we're about to have this huge breakout. You want to get in now. And it does it every single time we have a major pump. We have this purple wave being created on the bullish area of the momentum wave band. So the Market Dynamics Pro and Market Oracle Pro, best setup ever. And I knew this was the best time to buy Baby Doge because it was at the discount price point. So it's really good to use. It really is. And then once you kind of put that all together with a manual technical analysis with like Fibonacci retracements, trend lines, with wedge patterns, consolidation patterns, once you kind of put all this in together, it's like printing out money. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I've been doing a lot of stock market trades with options lately, and I've been doing really good. I'm going to be honest. I've been doing good with those. I made good money on the Dollar Tree calls that I was talking about, and some other people did too on that video I did on Dollar Tree a few weeks ago. I did not make the video on Google because I wasn't sure about that call. So I didn't want to let everyone know I was 100% sure about the Dollar Tree one. But the Google one I did recently, I was not sure. And then Google went from $148 to $158. And I did call options on them and the expiration date was all the way out to 2026, and they were out of the money call options, so I had a higher profit margin, and I did pretty good on those two. And I wish I would have let y'all know about it, but I was not sure, and I did not want people to lose money. But yeah, definitely check out Chart Prime. Where are we at now? I'm kind of lost here. All right, after the bull run ends around March. Yeah, I'm kind of lost. I forgot where I was with the chats. I don't want to skip over anyone's chat. Okay, I know I read this one. Now he made a few videos. Okay, yeah. I feel it's important to support people. Yeah, I think that's the last one I read. And big shout out to you, Jimmy. Mr. Me says hopefully it repeats Doge before Saturday Night Live minus the dump. I want those gains. Yeah, minus the dump, definitely. Shout out to Cliff again for that huge super chat. Much appreciated, Cliff. Jimmy Durham says Cliff always comes through, setting the bar. Thanks so much, brother. Yeah, Cliff is always supporting big time. Soros says Jimmy Durham, after the bull run ends around March, most coins, including Baby Doge, will drop 95+%. Yeah, from their all-time highs. But you got to think about it. If the all-time high is 61 and it drops like 50%, and it's not going to drop 95%, by the way. But it could go to 61 and drop 50% and end up being at 7Z1 and then make its way all the way back to 61. Yeah, that's typically what happens. But I mean, we got up to 61 and then you sell at 61 and then you buy back in at 7Z1 and you just restart the whole cycle again. So that's, or you just dollar cost average in more instead of selling. But I would definitely sell at 61. We got to do it. We got to sell sometime. And then you can just buy it right back in when it drops. Wise Mind says, can you see Baby Doge as a long-term play for multiple bull cycles? Yeah, but it's hard to tell with the bull cycles. But the thing with Baby Doge is the community. It has a strong community. Like, as long as you have a strong community, the community is never leaving. Dogecoin, their community is never leaving. Like, their core community is never leaving. Shiba Inu, their core community is never leaving. And the fact of the matter is, part of the core community is also the creators around the community. I don't see myself not making videos about Baby Doge because I trade literally. I literally trade all the time. And I do a lot of other stuff, but like I love trading and I'll always trade. And for as long as I trade, I'm going to trade stuff that I like and then I'm going to make videos about it as well and show good trades. So I'll keep making videos on Baby Doge as well. So I think the community is going to stay strong as long as the core of the community stays strong, which is the developers and the marketing team. As long as they stay strong with Baby Doge, the community around it is going to stay strong as well. Cliff says, always welcome. I'm looking forward to the Baby Doge cruise when we hit 65. Yeah, I haven't forgot about that either. That would be really nice. We can't do one of those ghetto carnival cruises. We can't do that. We got to be on the there's a lot of different cruises, the Alaska cruises. There's a lot of different cruises that are more upscale. So we got to do like an upscale Baby Doge cruise. CB says, Cliff, you are the man. Yeah, shout out to Cliff. Says thanks. Cliff says thanks to the Jimmy. Bitcoin check bull. Yeah, I'll go over a Bitcoin analysis as well. Don't worry about that. Let me check something real quick. But yeah, we're gonna do a Bitcoin analysis too. Definitely have not forgotten about that. Okay. Where are we at now? Okay. I ordered something from Amazon. I was like, wait, why did it just take $80 out of my account? All right. So we'll do the Bitcoin technicals as well. Yeah, we kind of already went over a little bit, but we'll do a little bit of a shorter projection here. Jimmy Durham says my principal is around 4,000. That's pretty good. That's pretty good because anyone that put $4,000 in at 8Z1, now at 8Z2, you now have 8,000. Like, and once we go up to 8Z3, you're gonna be like 12,000 up, and then it's just gonna keep going up, and up. So yeah, that's pretty good. Crypto Javi says yes, Cliff is the man. Big shout out to Cliff. MJ's Fusion Deli aka MJ's Yogurt Time and Deli, says, "What's up, bro? Finally, it's on Binance." Yeah, it's finally on Binance now. And I remember, if anyone was looking in my comments, people were saying we were delusional talking about getting on Binance. Now that we're finally in on Binance, you don't see nobody in the comments talking about we're delusional ever. So it's funny how things work. But moving back to these technical analysis charts, what I really want to kind of show is also Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's at $60,000. But look, if Bitcoin breaks past this equilibrium price point, right? Because with the Market Dynamics Pro, typically once it hits the premium price points, it almost always has to hit the discount price point, for which it already has hit the discount price point just very, very briefly. So the thing here is, since we actually hit the discount price point already, we're probably going to make our way back up to the premium price point. Now, the problem with that is what if it goes back to the discount price point? Well, that is a bullish zone for us. That's a good supply zone. That little green area that we have down there, that's called a supply zone. And that is where we have high demand. So our supply and demand is working really well in effect for us, because if we go back down to 50K, we have lots of demand. If we break that because institutional investors keep selling, we have even more demand at 45K. The retail traders are not letting Bitcoin go below 45K. They're going to buy it up, and even the retail traders are going to buy up Bitcoin at 45K and 50K. So I highly doubt that Bitcoin will go that low. And the reason why this is so good for Baby Doge is because as it eventually goes down, you're probably going to end up seeing Baby Doge go down just a little bit. But then as people start buying back into the market, you're going to see money flowing all over the market. It's not just going to flow into Bitcoin. You're going to see money pouring into market, because when prices drop, people love buying those discounted prices. So we need to see all these Bitcoin discounts, right? And we need to see discounted prices. But with Baby Doge, especially since we got the Binance listing, there is a huge possibility that Baby Doge just keeps running up, even if we get a pullback inside of Bitcoin. So what I'm really expecting right now for Bitcoin, I'm still expecting for Bitcoin to have a nice pump. A lot of people are expecting a big drop. Tomorrow inside the US, we're having our Fed interest rate decision. They're either going to raise it by 25 basis points or 50 basis points. And this is pretty much showing that the US is kind of in a free fall or a free fall right now. And they're trying to stop a falling knife right now. And they're trying to catch it. They see a falling knife and they're trying to catch it. They don't want the economy to crash, but they're like, look, we can't just let it crash. We got to up the interest rates, or we got to lower the interest rates, because we want people to borrow more money, because we want them to stimulate the economy, because we don't want to continue to print as much money as we already did. So we want to stimulate the economy, lower interest rates, so people will go ahead and buy more things, and they will go ahead and use their credit cards more. They'll borrow more money. They'll try to get houses and house loans. They want to stimulate the economy, and that is good on the appearance, but in reality, it shows that the economy is struggling. So if the economy is struggling, what do you think is going to happen with stocks and crypto and all that? But then you can kind of play devil's advocate, and you can be like, well, that also means that you don't really want your money in the US dollar. You want your money into assets that are only going to continue to increase, because inflation is going to continue to increase. So unless there's deflation, we're going to continue to see the prices of Bitcoin and all these other cryptos increasing, because we're in a heavily inflated time period. Like, we have a lot of inflation in this time period. So we're probably going to end up seeing the prices of all the assets continue to increase. People are like, real estate's going to crash. I don't think real estate's going to crash, because we still have heavy inflation all over in every single sector. So if inflation continues to increase, assets are going to continue to increase. And that just is what it is. So I don't think we're going to have huge major dumps coming in the near future. I think crypto is going to not have the cycles that it used to have, like where we go from $1,000 to $20,000, back down to $1,000, then up to $60,000 and back down to 20. I think we're going to have smaller swings, but they're going to be more frequent, and we're going to have a lot of volatility. That's what I think personally. That is what I think personally. But anyways, moving on from that, we have Oh yeah, I already said that. Jimmy Durham says, I've got about $2,000 in here. If I never sell my principal, will I ever run out of Baby Doge? I've got about $2,000 in here. If I never sell my principal, you say your principal is around 44,000. Oh, so you're down. You're down 2,000. If I never sell my principal, will I ever run out of Baby Doge? No, I mean, if you never sell your principal, not technically. I mean, what I would say is when you see Baby Doge pumping like huge, you said you got in around at $4,000, and you have 2,000 in there now. So about 100% up. So you bought in roughly around 8Z44, because if you got in your principal around like $4,000 and you have 2,000 now, you got in at 100% upwards. So really, we're close to 2,300. So really, you got in more so around 8Z46, like 8Z4600. So I would say around like 8Z4, sell about $4,000 worth of well, no, because then you're going to be at 4,000. So maybe at 8Z6, sell like 4,000 if you want to take your principal out. But yeah, I would say around 8Z6 if you want to take your principal out, sell at like $4,000 at 8Z6, and then you'll have like $2,000 left in there. But then you're only at $2,000. So yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Honestly, if we get all the way up to 8Z6 though, Jimmy, like you're gonna end up seeing like this going all the way up to 7Z1. I'll be honest. I think if we get to 8Z6 again, 7Z1 is right around the corner. So I would say wait until 7Z1 to take out your principal, and then hold the remaining amount in there till 6Z1. So that would be my suggestion. But like I said, not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. But that would just be my suggestion there. That's a tricky situation if you got in all the way at 8Z44. But yeah. Cliff says, if you can't handle the dips, you don't deserve the profits. So they say, LOL. Yeah, I mean, it is. It is like that. Like you gotta know how to handle the drops in the crypto market. Jimmy says, go Cliff. Crypto Hobby says, we got a tweet from Elon today. Was it about Baby Doge? I don't think it was about Baby Doge. I didn't see anything about Elon talking about Baby Doge. I don't know. I think we would know if Elon was talking about Baby Doge. I think he's talking about something else, maybe. Let me click. Well, he does so many tweets, I'm not going to be able to see it. So, yeah, he tweets a lot. Where I'm not going to be able to find it. But yeah, I did not see anything where Elon talks about Baby Doge. It's all SpaceX, Starlink. It's all that type of stuff. But yep. Holman or Juleman says, whoa. Cliff says, what do you say? Price discovery around 8Z5. Thoughts? That is a good question. That is a good question. Price discovery around 8Z5. So yeah, I think we could be testing those waters coming up soon. Especially with the way things are moving. As you can see, like with Baby Doge charts, like it's really like when we're establishing these new lows, like look at this, establishing a new low after the pump, goes up again, testing our new lows after the pump, and then it goes up again. It looks like it's like a stair step, like really. Like I think price discovery around 8Z5 is definitely something to think of. Eventually though, we're gonna end up breaking past our Fibonacci, and I'm gonna have to draw another Fibonacci. But yeah, I think that is a good thought to think of. But yeah, we'll have to see. Jimmy Durham says, Rysaurus, yes, this is the natural cycle of Bitcoin. This is my second bull run. Yeah, bull run inside of Bitcoin is going to be crazy this time. Like we're gonna when Bitcoin hits 100K, I think there's going to be a trickle effect in the whole market. When people see Bitcoin at 100K, that is such a psychological level. For one, it's probably going to end up dumping. It's going to hit 20K and it's going to dump. But you got to think about where that money goes. It's such a psychological level. When people see that, they're going to be like, yeah, this is it. This is it. Bitcoin just now peaked, and they're going to sell. And then when that happens, think about where the money goes. It goes into altcoins. it's not going to immediately go into altcoins because people are going to want the altcoins to dip and drop as well too. So when they see the altcoins drop, then what they do is they take their money, then they put it in the altcoins at the bottom, and they buy a little bit of Bitcoin too, but they make sure to pump the altcoins up. So yeah, we need to see that drop. What we got here? Jimmy Rasor says, Jimmy Durham, I got into cycle around 2018-ish, so about 2 cycles as well. Baby Doge fan says, the one. Yeah, shout out to you, Baby Doge fan. Long time no see. Says, yo, 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 let me put some juice in that Baby Doge wallet. Shout out to you, Baby Doge fan. Yeah, if you guys want to donate to the wallet, I'll put the link there, and y'all can definitely go ahead and donate to the wallet. If you want to check out the Twitter post, it has the wallet link on the Twitter post too. So shout out to all you people there. Shout out to Baby Doge fan too. One of the first ones inside the community to get that Baby Doge, the Baby Doge NFT. So yeah, shout out to you. Let me see. Yeah, so haven't received the donations yet. This is the right wallet, right? Yeah, this is the right wallet. I just have so many different wallets. This is like one of my smaller wallets here. It doesn't really have anything in it. But yeah, shout out to you. Jimmy Durham says, so the people who kept Baby Dogecoin afloat all of those years were basically the community members, the workers who put just a little bit in every once in a while. Those are some strong roots. Yeah, pretty much. Like they're the ones who just really held. And there's people who have hundreds of thousands of dollars in Baby Doge that just held throughout the whole time. Like imagine having that type of money and just forgetting about it, just leaving it there and just believing in the project and believing in how it could just go up and just change everything. But yeah, we kept it afloat. Salve CH says, yo, hey, shout out to you, Salve CH. Jimmy Durham says, when did you get into Baby Doge? Oh, he said that's a resource. Let's see. Yep, that cruise is gonna be huge. That's gonna be an epic cruise. Jimmy Durham says, I want to take my profit, but I don't want to sell out. I'm definitely hoping if it just always sells above my principal, I'll never run out. I hope that's true. Yeah, I mean, if you just wait till it gets above the principal, I mean, you'll be good. If you got in at $4,000, wait till it hits $8,000 and then sell your 4,000. You want to see 100% gains before you sell the principal. So yeah, wait for it to hit 1,000 or 4,000. 4,000 hitting 8,000. That's what I meant. 8,000. Yeah. Wait for the 100% gains for your 4,000 to hit 8,000. And then you can sell. And then it'll be like, if it goes down, you don't care because that's like free money. And the really nice thing about that is like, you always want to have an amount of money in that you just don't care about. Like you could lose it all today and it just doesn't matter because it never existed. So that $4,000 in gains never really existed. So any amount that it goes to is good. If it goes up, good. If it goes down, good. So that's why, like, once you make 100% gains, you just always want to take out your principal and just let the gains do what they do. And then eventually those gains are going to look nice. Ventakit says, where can you buy in the USA now? Centralized exchanges, that's tricky because you can't really do much in the US on centralized exchanges. So I would just say, you got to get on DeFi exchanges. The centralized exchanges approved in the US, I don't know if they're like smaller or bigger ones. I don't know. It's hard to tell which ones are even approved in the US. We got Gate.io, which is not approved in the US. Bybit, which is not approved in the US. I don't believe it is. OKX, I don't believe that's approved in the US. I don't believe any of these are approved in the US. And I don't use any of them. MEXC, not approved in the US, but if you use a VPN, you can do it. Just saying, if you use a VPN, you can do it on MEXC. But you got to be careful with that. You got to be careful because they can close your account at any time. But you can buy it, but you just can't connect your wallet or like your money, your debit cards, or none of that. So yeah, it's hard to buy on a centralized exchange in the US. The best bet for you is to open an account with it could be anything. Coinbase or crypto.com, the best two exchanges in the USA is Coinbase and crypto.com, because we can't use Binance. Me personally, I use crypto.com. I've had problems with Coinbase in the past, so I use crypto.com. I buy BNB on crypto.com, and then I send it to I buy BNB on crypto.com and then send it to Trust Wallet. That's how I get my baby doge. But what I will say soon, look, I don't have insider information. I'm just going to place it out there right now. I don't have insider information. But I do know, or let's just say I do believe, that we will soon get a crypto.com listing. Soon. And it could quite possibly be the same for Coinbase. Now, look, I'm not saying I have insider information. I'm not saying we're going to 100% get this. But there's kind of a possibility that we could quite possibly, hypothetically, get those two listings very soon. Let's just say that. All right, I'm just gonna put that out there. All right, Rysaurus says Jimmy Durham always got to keep some for moon bags. Venta Kit says, what exchange can I use to buy in the US? Please. Yeah, that's what I just explained there. But yeah, just be patient. Just be patient. It's coming soon. It's hard to get baby doge on centralized exchanges. I don't even know which crypto exchanges operate in the US. Hardly any of them do. And that's why you got to go with the two main big ones, either crypto.com or Coinbase, because all the smaller ones, they're not safe and they don't really have baby doge listed. They're not safe either. So crypto.com or Coinbase, just be patient and they'll come. But Trust Wallet, just buy some BNB on Coinbase or crypto.com, send it to Trust Wallet or send it to your Coinbase wallet. And then from there, you can go ahead and swap it for baby doge. That's what you got to do now. Clip says 7 million users playing baby doge paw game. That's a lot. This could go parabolic and fast. I was part of the baby doge of all time, and I was part of the baby doge all time high, and it was crazy. And it dumped fast because the bear market hit hard. Yeah, that is true. And we really haven't recovered since then. Whereas all the other cryptos, they've already benefited from the bull market. And baby doge is the one last meme coin that really has not benefited from the bull market. Like we've kind of seen, even inside of Shiba Inu and Doge, we've seen how they kind of recovered. And they're still sitting nice. Like they still got 14 billion in Doge. But even Doge has not recovered to those all-time highs. So Doge is going to see $1. Like that's an easy 100x. Anybody who's buying Doge right now is going to not just 100x. I mean, that would be, oh wow, not 100x. I mean, that'd be a 10x. Yeah, that would be a 10x for Dogecoin going up to $1. So yeah, Dogecoin could easily 10x. It could easily 10x. Jimmy Durham says, I don't like that we abandoned our swap. Yeah, it definitely sucks. I really liked Baby Doge farms. I really liked the farms, but they got rid of it. I think they'll bring it back, but I don't know when. They're not even focused on it right now, so it definitely sucks. It was a good source of income. Cliff says, thanks to FTX, over 133 crypto exchanges went bankrupt. We all just went through the worst bear market in crypto history, so give yourself a hand. Yeah, that is true. Like FTX, they messed everything up, and now Sam Bankman-Fried, he's paying for that in prison with the boys. Like if you look at the picture of him with his little prison gang, like he has done an interview. Well, not an interview, not him, but one of his prison bunkies did an interview talking about it, and it was kind of funny. He was talking about how Sam was teaching him about finances. He was teaching him about how to like really get on his feet when he gets out. And Sam Bankman-Fried actually gave him some good advice. But yeah, like Sam Bankman-Fried is in there with some dudes. Jimmy Durham says, I work as delivery for Amazon. Please leave water and snack for us during summer. That's a good idea. I order a lot of stuff on Amazon, but all the time they always give my packages to the neighbor. I don't know why this happens, but they always mess up and give it to the neighbor. So I don't know if I should leave them water. But hey, we'll see. If they start getting it right, I'll definitely do it because it does make sense. Because you can't really have a cooler. Like, it's just too much work to bring a cooler around with a bunch of ice and drinks every single time you get to work. It's just too much. But yeah, it's definitely understandable. My source says Cliff's Wild West Course Adventure. I got to buy a 100 Soul at $18 thanks to the FTX downfall. Well, you were lucky. Buying at that low, you're looking at your 10x gains, 15x, 18x gains, all that. So yeah, you're definitely lucky for that. Jimmy says, well, not lucky. You were smart for that. Let's say that, because that's not luck. That's smarts right there. Jimmy says, these new partnerships, we should be having them to lock their money in our swap. Yeah, that is true. They need to lock their money in Baby Doge swap. Jimmy Durham says the Federal Reserve has created this ridiculous cycle of boom and bust where it pumps so much money into the market, we forget how bad the crash is due to inflation. That is huge. That is a huge statement right there. That's very true. And that's when I was talking about that. I am a little bit behind on the chats, but that's a huge statement right there. That is 100% true. It was bad. The crash was bad, but they pumped so much money into the market. There's so much inflation that they're just pricing in all the bad stuff that happened. The same thing with Bitcoin. $60,000 Bitcoin, really? $60,000 Bitcoin is equivalent to $20,000 Bitcoin back in the day. When I say back in the day, I mean just in 2020. Like, just in 2020, a $60,000 Bitcoin is worth the same amount as a $20,000 Bitcoin back in 2020. Because in 2020, your $20,000 used to spend like today's $60,000. That is a huge jump in inflation right there. That is huge. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm about to go get a water bottle right out of my little fridge over there. It's like right there. I'm gonna play this real quick. All right, right back with it. Ice cold water. All right. So where are we at now? But yeah, that's actually a good statement. Yeah, that was up to here. Addicted to Slot says we need to get on Robinhood next. Yeah, that's a fact. But I'm gonna go ahead and go over some Bitcoin stuff right now since we were talking about Bitcoin. So let's talk about that right now. Now with Bitcoin, let's look at the 15-minute chart here. I just want to look at a short-term chart because tomorrow is the Federal Reserve meeting, which is a very, very important meeting. Now, we are so close to these premium price points. Typically, when we have these Federal Reserve meetings, they always price in what's about to happen. Like, what I mean like the institutional investors, the big people, the big money, the whales, they price it in and they work their way up there. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but a lot of people are betting on it pumping. And when people bet on something, I like to bet the opposite. Now, it doesn't always work, but it is what it is. But hey, when I look at the 4-hour chart, it's working its way up to the premium price point. So I do believe that we can have a pump. And then when I look at the daily chart, it's still working its way. It could go up to 70. It could go up to $70,000 Bitcoin. I don't know what's gonna happen. It could go up there. It's a possibility. It's just really hard to tell, especially when we're at the equilibrium price point. So I kind of want to tell you guys something about the chart prime indicators. I always do chart prime, and no, this isn't me trying to like promo it right now. But one thing with the chart prime indicators with the Market Dynamics Pro, and I might as well just promo it. I'm gonna put the link in the description. But hey, one thing with the chart prime indicators right now, though, whenever it's at the equilibrium price point, that is the hardest price point to navigate. It's the hardest price point to predict. But when it's at a discount price, it's so easy to predict where it's going to go next. It's very easy to predict where it's going next. If it's at the premium price point, you could bet it's about to have a drop, or it's about to go about 20% over the premium price point, and then it has a drop, right? It goes over it to the top of that momentum wave band. That's why I like to use multiple indicators. Or if it's at the discount price point, it'll either go down below the discount price point, like 20% to the Fibonacci, or it's just going to go all the way back up to the premium. So that's why it's best to make your decisions at a premium or a discount price point. When you're at the equilibrium price point, you're really at the medium price, right? You're pretty much at that average price where Bitcoin should be. It should be at $60,000. Like that's the price point where it should be right now. Like that's the average price that you should be paying for a Bitcoin, $60,000. That's the equilibrium price. But it's the hardest price point to predict what's going to happen next because it's equal, like it's even between bullish and bearish. It's right there in the middle. So it's really hard to tell. So that's why the Federal Reserve meeting tomorrow, that's what we really need to pay attention to, because that's going to tell us everything we need to know about the next few months going into the new year. Because remember, during December and the December times going into the New Year's, we always have a pump going into the New Year's. And during December, remember, people sell because they got their taxes. They're like, okay, let's realize these tax bills. Let's just get it over with. They start selling. And then they go into the New Year's and then they buy all their crypto back. And that's when the prices start to go up going into the New Year's. So we could be seeing prices drop in the side of the December, late this year, like November, December. And then we can see the prices probably going right back up going into January. Crypto Hobby says, it says Elon parody. It wasn't him. Oh, yeah. The parody channel, they're always doing that. Trustwall is definitely where I get all my baby doge. I use XT. That's what Deshaun Eggleston says. XT is available in the US. Let me check. Because if it is, I think I might have to go get a new partnership. Okay, I got XT up right here. I don't know if they're actually available in the US, but if they are, I'm probably going to get another partnership with him because I do need a US exchange. I'm going to stay with Mexi. I don't think I could do two exchanges at once. It's going to be too conflicting. But if they ever drop me as a partner, which we've been doing pretty good work, I mean, they shouldn't drop me as a partner. We've been doing some good work. So shout out to Mexi. Is XT exchange available in the USA, the good old USA? It's possible to trade crypto on XT as a USA. Yes, the XT app is available in the United States. The app allows users to buy, sell. Oh, what do you know? It is available in the USA. That's what it's saying. And it's headquartered inside of Dubai. I could have sworn I've gotten a message from them on Gmail for a partnership. I think I have gotten an offer from them. I think I turned it down. I don't know. How much is the futures? Because that is the most important thing. How much do they charge for their future trading with their fees? Let's check that out. XT futures trading or futures fees. And this is interesting. Your fee rate level is ... login ... login. So for VIP, you may that's why it's available in the US. They got high fees. MEXC has the lowest fees inside of the industry when it comes to spot trading and futures trading. Spot trading is pretty much free, and futures trading is very, very, very cheap to the point where it's like ridiculously cheap, like 0.01, like way cheaper than anything you'll ever find. So pretty much this is the fees. 4% for makers, 4% for makers, 6% for takers. Yeah, it's kind of high. But they're available in the US. I guess that's all that matters. It's very, very easy to make money on futures trading. I'm not gonna lie. I do like the fact that it is available inside of the United States. I'm gonna probably test it out. Yeah, I'll probably test it out. I've been looking to try to do some more futures trading, and doing it on an exchange that's approved in the United States is just a lot easier. But yeah, let me see. Is XT available? I'm gonna do this one more time. Is it available in the US? Just to double check, it's possible to trade crypto on XT as a US citizen. Blah blah blah. Huh. The XT cryptocurrency exchange can be chosen by US clients, although there are certain nuances. The exchange does not have financial. So there is a catch here. Yeah, I'll have to do my research on it. No investment programs, only deposit, no trainings or study guys. What? Is it legal in US? Before you start using with an exchange, it is important to check blah 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 blah. Exchanges may be regulated. A cryptocurrency exchange may not be regulated in US, but it can hold a license issued by another. Okay. So I don't know. But you can get it on there, I guess, for the people that were asking where can you get Baby Doge as in centralized exchanges inside of the US. I guess you can use XT. All right, so just go old school and get a wallet and trade with a decentralized exchange. Saw Baby Dogs has something where you can make payments. I could use that to make payments on my credit card balances or my car payment. I don't know. I honestly don't know about that. I'll have to look into that. Deshaun Eggleston says, "Cause that is the best exchange and really good too." Insider information confirmed. Now, I don't have insider information. Now, that was about to when I mentioned crypto.com and Coinbase. Now, I was just messing with you. I really don't have insider information. Jimmy Durham, get a crypto.com card. It's the best with huge rewards. That's facts. I encourage you all to play Baby Those Paws and earn lots of free Paw tokens. Yep. And Chris last asked me anything. He mentioned a US exchange is on its way. Chris is the owner of crypto.com. So a US exchange is on the way. That'd be nice. Yeah, because I know crypto.com, they have their DeFi exchange, which US users can't use. So that would definitely be much needed. Resource says first rule of crypto is to buy when everyone else is fearful. Yep. Deco says he went to get water for FedEx. Hey, maybe, possibly. What up, bro? Hey, shout out to Mikey for me. Jimmy Durhan says, please be careful, my friend. I've been recently seeing comments about you having insider information. I think you should take that very seriously as we go further in this bull run. Just some advice. Yeah, I don't have insider information. And I mean, if you think about it with what do you call them? Like the NSA, like they're actually good at looking at stuff like that. And then like the SEC, when they like come after people, they run financials. Like they could literally run where all my wallets go. All my crypto wallets only go to me because I really don't transfer money in between anything. I don't take paid sponsorships. I tried that before in the past and it was a utter fail. Like all these paid sponsorship with these crypto companies. When I mean crypto companies, I mean like these projects, they're all scammers. And I would never do another promotion of any of those. Like they're all scams. And yeah. But yeah, I have no insider information. Yeah, they don't actually tell me anything. Actually, they don't even respond to me. And actually, it's kind of funny. People think I have insider information. I could actually just dispel all of this right now. Yeah, I guess I might as well. All right, I'll just pull up the messages for Baby Doge, and you'll see like I actually don't respond to many messages. Hey, I actually have a message from someone in here that I have not looked at. Yeah, let's just go ahead and bring this up. All right, so some people think that I have insider information. I'll bring this up. I really don't check my crypto or my Twitter at all. Shout out to Mikey for me. He says, "What up, bro? I don't want to show your message, because I don't know if it's private and I have not opened it yet because I really don't do much on Twitter. But shout out to you. I'll look at it after the stream. I don't know if it's private, so I don't really want to open it. But the main reason why I'm pulling this up is because I want to show people my I guess my baby doge messages. So I've sent them like one message before asking if I could put the logo on a t-shirt back in 2023, and they literally never responded to it. So how am I an insider if they don't even respond to me? This is the official Baby Doge account, by the way. I sent them this message asking if I could put the logo on a shirt before. That's when I was doing the cryptomillionaires.shop little website I was trying to pull up. But yeah, I have no insider information, and I've never have had inside information on Baby Doge. And yeah, it is what it is. If people think that I am an insider there, but yeah, I have no insider information. Actually, I don't really message anybody in the crypto industry. I don't really use any messaging on like Twitter. I'm not really active on any social media but YouTube. I'll be 100% honest about that. So if you guys like message me and stuff, I more than likely won't respond to you because I don't check any social media because I'm like disconnected from social media. I only use YouTube, and I'm being honest about that. Like I post on Twitter and Reddit, but I really don't check Twitter and Reddit. I go there to post so then people can come to my video on YouTube. I respond to people on YouTube and YouTube comments. That's where you guys can get with me at. Or if you're part of the Telegram group that we have, I'm gonna start this up more. This I actually get notifications directly to my phone. So like if you want to talk like on my Telegram, that would be good. Or Instagram. I don't check Instagram as much, but sometimes I do. And a few people have messaged me within the last few days that I've responded to. So Instagram as well. But yeah, other than that, I'm really not that big on social media. So there's that. But yeah, I definitely don't have any insider information. I was actually kidding when I was talking about the crypto.com and Coinbase thing. I was just kind of trying to stir something up. But yeah. Now, if we do get listed to crypto.com and Coinbase, it'll look like I have insider information, but I don't. It's just that I know how these things work in crypto. Like when stuff starts ramping up like that and we start getting like exchange listings, you kind of know what's coming next. Like when Binance lists us, you know Coinbase is coming next. That's their direct competition. They're gonna list us. It's only a matter of time. But yeah, Scary Cheeky says, how much do you think the Baby Doge team are burning? I think they're going to do a 1 quadrillion burn. I think it'll be 1 quadrillion. It's the only thing that makes sense because anything less than that is a joke. So if they're trolling us, they'll do less than a quadrillion, but I hope they do more. Logan says, I was expecting a bigger pump with Binance. Maybe like 2 years ago, we would have had a bigger pump with Binance, but we've been out for so long. People are they're just through with it and they're done and they're just beat up from it. But yeah, I think that I think we'll get the listings we deserve. It's only a matter of time. So yeah, we just gotta wait. Rasura says he'd have to sign a non-disclosure agreement anyway. Oh, you're saying like insider information? Well, see, a non-disclosure agreement on something like that to where if I'm actually promoting it, because I don't promote Baby Doge. I talk about Baby Doge. I don't promote it. If I was promoting it, I'd be getting paid to talk about it. But I don't. I just kind of do it because I do it. But yeah, they don't pay me anything. But if they did pay me something, there would be a non-disclosure agreement about how much they paid me. But they can't really do that in crypto because there's a specific law in crypto that states if you are promoting a project that it doesn't say this like word for word, but it pretty much states if you're promoting a project, you must advise the people you're promoting it to how much you were paid and when you were paid and how you were paid. It actually says that. That's why I don't do these type of crypto things because a lot of them are scams, and the laws, they can make any law they want for crypto because it's the Wild West. So if they don't like you, they can make a certain law just to take you down. And yeah, I don't want to deal with all that. Jimmy Nahim says, my supervisor needs help unlocking his Bitcoin wallet. I remember you mentioned this before. He said he lost his pass keys on his hard drive. I will share the proceeds. He says he will give me a Bitcoin if I can find someone who will help him. See, the thing about that is when you lose your keys, if you don't have the keys, you don't have the seed phrases, then you lost the wallet. Like crypto is so secure like that. Like if you don't have those keys and you don't have the seed phrases, then that wallet's gone forever. So yeah, he's not getting that money back. Only way he can is if he goes to like hackers or something. Like if you can go to some hackers to find it out, but even that, like, there's a reason why hackers can't get into billion-dollar Bitcoin wallets because it's secure. Hackers can't even get into it. The only way they can is if they send you a phishing link and then you sign into your wallet from that phishing link. But you can't even do that if you don't even know the login to your own wallet. So yeah, I don't know. Rasora says, I do have to say, literally ever since 2021, you've responded to most, if not all, of my YouTube comments on the videos. Yeah. I always respond to YouTube comments unless they're like haters. And I rarely ever delete comments. I only delete comments when they're like slandering me personally. But if it's just talking about Baby Doge saying, oh, Baby Doge is a scam, blah, 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 I'll leave it on there because it's not attacking me personally. But I can, like, a lot of people, they've been saying, hey, man, I seen someone in the comments earlier saying that I deleted their comments. When really, I did not delete any comments. And it actually, their comment was deleted by them recently. Yeah, I think they deleted that comment. But yeah, they said I was deleting their comments. I think they're trying to spread like a false narrative or something. I don't know. But yeah, they said I deleted their comments and now their comment is officially deleted by them. So yeah, this is weird. People are really weird on YouTube, I'll say that. And also if you put links or if you put certain words inside of comments, then it'll hide it. It will definitely hide it. Yeah. I'm looking at the comments on the screen. Yeah, I gotta respond to a lot of your comments here. But yeah, shout out to the Baby Doge Army. We have Sorry says, tell him to call the FBI or NSA. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't really find anything on me. I don't have anything to hide, and also I'm not an insider on Baby Doge. I don't know what else to say. Hey, we got a donation from somebody for $279. Hey, big shout out to whoever just donated this Baby Doge. Big shout out to whoever just donated this Baby Doge. Wait, I'm gonna put it on the big screen here. Let's remove that. So just got it's probably not gonna show. If I move it around, you can see the number, like 279. So yeah, big shout out to whoever just donated that Baby Doge. That means a lot to me. Like, that is huge. So yeah, I really do appreciate that. Shout out to whoever just donated that Baby Doge. That's a lot of money. Big shout out to you. I don't know who sent it. I kind of want to know who sent it now. But yeah, big shout out to you. I really do appreciate that. And you know what? This motivates me to keep going with Baby Doge because I know, like, people can't just send $279 if they don't have money. So people are obviously making money in Baby Doge. People are making money inside of Baby Doge. And that's the beauty of it. Like, it's literally like, I know I'm probably gonna sound biased. It's like one of the best community projects out there. It's one of the best community projects out there. And I'm telling you guys, I promise you guys. And look, if I'm making a promise, I'm gonna keep it, especially since I'm talking about this on YouTube. But when I make millions, not if I, but when I make millions, I promise the Baby Doge Army is getting a nice donation. Like, people who have been supporting this channel for a while, y'all are getting nice donations. And I'm going to do some donations to where I donate to supporters. And it'll be like some random where I pick random supporters on the channel, and then it'll also be where I just go back to the people who have been here since day one, who have been with the channel. Like I know Jimmy Durham has been with the channel forever. I know Cliff, and I know y'all don't probably even need donations, but I'm gonna send y'all donations anyway. Like send y'all some baby dose to your wallet once we reach those millions. Cliff has been a huge supporter to the channel. Mikey for me has been a huge supporter to the channel. Rasaurus, hey, you've been here forever. Like I know a lot of you have been here, and I know there's a lot more that I'm forgetting right now. But hey, I know a lot of you guys have been here on the channel for a while. MJ's, you've been here for a while. Crypto Heavy. So yeah, and Baby Doge fan, shout out to you as well. A lot of people have been here for a while. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be doing donations once I get those millions. But I don't have $1 million yet. And I'm also not a Baby Doge insider. Rasaurus says I was talking about Jimmy Durham's boss. Oh, okay. The Wolf, how long do you think it will take to delete a zero with the Binance listing? Honestly, I want to say 2 months, but I'm not going to push it like that. I want to say by the end of the year, like going into the New Year's, I think that's when we can see 7Z1, like January. That's what I'm hoping for. But I can't give no financial advice on that. But hey, that's what I'm hoping for. Mikey says, hell yeah, buddy, up. Everyone, he is the real deal. I sent that message with my baby Doge Addy for a tech analysis on the show is all. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Mikey. And sorry for not responding to that Twitter message. I didn't even open it. I haven't opened so many of these messages. I haven't looked at them, but I'm actually looking at it. Can I get technical? Oh, I don't want to read it out loud. I don't know if it's private. Okay. So yeah, that's what you were saying over there. Okay, I see what you mean now. So yeah, he said, everyone, he is the real deal. I sent that message with my baby Doge ID for a technical analysis on the show is all. But yeah, hey, shout out to you though. Shout out to you though. I really do appreciate all the support. And yeah, like I said, I will never sit up here and be like trying to tell you, like spread a false narrative, being like a baby Doge insider and then trying to get people to buy on baby Doge. I don't try to get anyone to buy on baby Doge. I've even had videos where I have publicly disclosed that, hey man, I'm done with baby Doge. That's what I've said back then. And then I changed my mind because, you know, it's the probably the best meme coin project that you could get into that hasn't really taken off. And the community is strong. And y'all also made me feel guilty when I made that video. Like when I made that video, some people were like, they're like, dang, you just gonna do us like that? Like, nah, I had to come back to baby Doge. I had to. I felt really guilty after I made that video. I was like, man, I can't do that. And then I came back. And now that I'm back, I'm like, I'm glad I'm back on the project now because as you can see, it's definitely the right choice. It's the right decision. It's gonna keep running. And see, it's always the haters and the doubters and the naysayers and just all the people calling me like a scammer in the comment and saying baby Doge is a scam and calling me a scammer. They're the ones that made me doubt baby Doge. And then that's what made me really make that video. I was like, all right, maybe it is. And then I started listening to them, but I shouldn't have even listened to them at all. So that is exactly why at this point, like I don't even care what they say anymore. I'm just gonna keep making the videos because they don't really mean nothing. Jimmy Durham says, Rasaurus, I went to the Geek Squad at Best Buy and they said it would cost like $10,000. I haven't looked into that particular aspect, but my supervisor owns the Amazon. He says he'll pay for it. The problem with the Geek Squad is they'll tell you, yeah, we can do that for you. It'll be $10,000. And then they'll try to do it for you, knowing damn well they can't do it, and then charge you $10,000 or charge you half of it, like $5,000. Now, is that what they're going to do? I don't know. They might actually be able to do it. They might. But if they cannot do it, you have to be comfortable with the fact that you might have to pay them $10,000 or $5,000. Unless y'all sign a contract specifically saying that the only way you have to pay them is if they can actually open it. So I would definitely make sure that you really hone in on that. But yeah, definitely make sure that you sign something that states you do not have to pay them unless they actually open the wallet. That is a huge key right there. Mr. Me, and no matter how much Bitcoin it is, I think the $10,000 would be worth it, because if it's multiple Bitcoins, it's going to be worth a lot in the future. So yeah, I would definitely look into that if I were you. Only reason why I've been saying that I can't do it is because I actually don't know how to do it, and I have no connections inside of the crypto industry really. Which it might be crazy for people to think that I don't have connections in the crypto industry. I really don't have any insider information, because I'm really like a lone wolf on YouTube, and that kind of is why I have like my logo as like the wolf, because I'm like the lone wolf of the meme coin sector on YouTube. And I haven't collabed with anyone except like my family members, like my uncle, my brother. We had a collab before, but I haven't really collabed with anyone in the crypto industry, because it's really hard to trust these people in the crypto industry. Like, there's just been a lot of BS in the crypto industry. And I remember, I don't know if you guys have been around for that long in my channel, but when I was talking about like the solid ETH thing, I actually believed in that developer from Germany. I remember this guy, and I actually believed in him. I actually believed the project he was trying to create was actually good. But he literally created a scam project and scammed me, and he scammed some of the people from my channel that bought into it. And after that one project, I promoted that one project. And after he did that, I was like, I'm never promoting any projects for anyone. I don't care who it is or how much they want to pay me. I'm never promoting any project. If you look at my Gmail, it's full of a bunch of people asking me to promote their projects. I was about to show it, but I don't know if I want to expose them, because that'll expose their projects as scams. It will literally expose their projects as scams. Actually, yeah, because let me show you guys, because I don't want you guys to actually buy these projects, because if it's not all projects that people pay you to promote are scams, but you can bet that it might be. I don't know. I don't want to get sued, and they might defamation laws. Stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? But yeah, some of these are actually scams. So I would just say, if an influencer is trying to pay you, or is trying to show you something that they're doing, and they want to pay you, it's probably a scam. Like, if these influencers are, hey, I got paid to promote this, but definitely check it out because it's probably going to be a good project. They're probably trying to scam you. But yeah, no, I can't show it because I don't want to get like a defamation law. But there are a lot of them that are just scams. Sorry, I don't want to say what the name is. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, a lot of these are definitely scams out here. Too many scams in this crypto space. But yeah, that's why now I'm just like, when I'm on YouTube, I'm either only making money from the Mexi commissions that I get for when people sign up on Mexi and trade on there. I get commissions from your trading fees. And then we also have the Chart Prime. I get commissions from that. If you guys want to check out Chart Prime, two good things that I actually use on the day-to-day trading days for me. And what else? And then if people want to donate in the YouTube ad revenue, that's the only money I really make when it comes to crypto. Well, not crypto, when it comes to YouTube. Crypto, on the other hand, like, I do some other stuff here in the crypto. Checking my wallet, see if anyone else has donated. Don't want to forget about anybody. Okay, let me check the cash app. Do not want to forget about anybody. All right, so we are up to date on all of that. All right, let's bring this back. Mr. Me says, I'm here, just usually silent, LOL. Hey, shout out to you. I know you've been here since day one. Jimmy Durham says, I would like to start a channel where I go around buying up bed and houses and giving them to the homeless, like giving whole houses to the homeless. I mean, yeah, I guess that's a good deed. Definitely a good deed. I don't know about giving them a whole house though. Mr. Me said, I wouldn't need anything, just appreciate the updates. Hey, shout out to you. But yeah, still, I would definitely be donating to, not even donating, but like, it's almost like just giving out prizes, right? Now I don't know. We can do a lot of stuff with Baby Doge Army once we like finally go up to 61. Like there's gonna be so much money circulating in the community. It's almost gonna be like it's growing on trees. Rysora says, Jimmy Durham, the Geek Squad is trying to take both of you for a ride, unless one of them is a possible black hat hacker. Yeah, like very elite hackers can do it, but even they have a hard time. Like, why are those elite hackers not stealing billions of dollars from these billionaires and millionaires who have Bitcoin wallets? They're not doing it because they can't do it. They just can't do it. It's not possible. It's really not possible. So I I don't know how those geek squads are gonna do it, but we'll have to see. Rysora says, Marcellus, as long as we all get to hang out on the cruise together, that's all we really want. We'll have all the money to turn up. Yep, that's big facts. Big facts. Scary Cheeky says, I was told that the burn feature will be burning Baby Doge to get one in Baby Doge. Wouldn't that make it easier to reach? Yeah, well, the 61 thing, the burns don't necessarily make it easier to reach, but the burns make it easier to not fall below a certain point because those coins never leave circulation. Jimmy Durham says, Rasoris, he said it was like a program of such that was similar to unlocking a Bitcoin mining type situation that would eventually unlock the key after some time finding combination. Yeah. So what it's pretty much going to do is it's going to put a bunch of combinations together until eventually it finds the right one. And it's going to take a lot of time. It is going to take a lot of computing power and man hours. So is it possible? Yes. Is it probable? No. But it is possible. I'm not going to say it's impossible. But make sure you sign that contract that specifically states they will only receive the $10,000 from that wallet once they open the wallet. If they never open the wallet, they never receive any funds. That is the one thing you got to put in the clause. Cliff says, Marcellus, on the cruise, I'm looking forward to a big gold chain. Yep. With a baby doge on it surrounded by diamonds. I'm sure Jimmy Durham will want one. Yeah. So that would be pretty cool having a baby doge chain with diamonds. I think I'm going to do that, actually. That would be really nice to have, especially on of an NFT. Kevin Vasquez says, let's go, baby doge. Mr. Meat says, they say the same about XRP. Oh, how can it be a scam when it has legal clarity now? And I got shook for my original 1 trillion bag, just a small bag now, hoping for the best. Yeah, that is true. It gets annoying. I remember I had so much baby doge. How much did I have? I remember when I had about $8,000 in baby doge at one point. It was 8,000. But it was when Baby Doge was like at 8Z6 or something like that. Or not even 8Z6. I think it was like 8Z4. So it's 8,000 at 8Z4. So I don't know how many coins that is right now. But it was around $8,000 at 8Z4. And then I sold it. And then it went up to like 8Z6. I remember when that happened. And then everything started crashing. Then I started buying more at 8Z2. I remember those days so vividly. But yeah, $8,000 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. Yeah, that's like 2 trillion. But now, like if you would have gotten in at 8Z1, 2 trillion would only be $2,000. It would be cheap. $8,000 would be 8 trillion. So yeah, the best times to buy baby doge are now behind us. I said behind of us. Yeah. I am looking at the premium price point. Okay. All right. So we have some new stuff forming up here inside of the technicals. We're going to get back to some technicals here. We have some new information forming up here as the time goes on. We are pulling back here to our Fibonacci retracement. It's also where our prime trend assistant line is as well. That is part of the Market Oracle Pro indicators. So that prime assistant line is pretty much showing us where our next support is. it just so happens to be at the same area as our Fibonacci retracement. That's why it's good to do a manual technical analysis, such as a Fibonacci retracement, and tie it up with an automated trading indicator, such as Chart Prime, because you're going to get two areas of information that are pretty much confirming what's happening. So it's confirming that our support is around 8Z2100. So when we drop down to the flat area of 8Z2100, right now we're at 8Z2181. Once we actually go down to 8Z2100, then we're going to have another bounce up. So that is going to end up being what brings us all the way up to 8Z3. So we're probably going to end up seeing 8Z3 coming up very soon here inside of Baby Doge. So there's that. Mr. Me says they say the same. Oh yeah, I already read that. I got 1 trillion holding since 2022. That's good. That's good. You've been holding a while. The Wolf says, what's your take on Binance using 1M Baby Doge? Why do you think they use this instead of just using the original Baby Doge coin ticker? They do 1M Baby Doge because that's Baby Doge divided by 1 million. So if you have a billion Baby Doge and you divide that by 1 million, it gives you 1,000 Baby Doge tokens. And the reason they do this is because it makes the project look more attractive and it makes it more sellable. So when people see all those zeros, they see something that's virtually worthless. If they see less zeros, it's worth more inside their eyes. So it's a psychological thing. Mr. Me says, look at what happened to BitBoy and talk about scams. Chris, the one they called the Doge father, scammed millions from his subs. Yep, I remember that. / views dipped and then came back with a name change. Yeah, do not get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Yeah, I did one of those project promotions and then they literally scammed me. And see, that it was such a dirty game. It was such a dirty game with that project too. I remember it because when I bought the project, I didn't buy it. So what happened is they like, all right, we're not going to give you any money. We're just going to send you coins in the project. I'm like, okay. They send me coins in the project, and then I make a video about it, right? And then other people make a video about it because they're scamming other people. And then the money that they sent me went from like $700 that they sent me inside of the money to about $12,000. I'm like, whoa. And then I didn't sell because then that would literally be dumping on the people that bought in on the project. So I didn't sell when I seen the 700 that they sent me in the coins go up to 12,000. And then they're messaging me. They're like, you should sell now. I'm like, why are you telling me I should sell when, when we're trying to promote this project, we're trying to push it. And then out of nowhere, they disappear. I did a whole interview with the guy. The guy's face is literally still on the video. Let me expose this guy. Like I still have his face on. I don't know if he thought that I was gonna keep the video. Like I kept the video. I'm not gonna delete the video. Let me see. But anyways, he all of them end up selling the project, and then he blocked me, and then he just disappeared. Literally, they all disappeared. And let me see. I don't have it anymore. I don't think so. Screen. Yeah, I do not have that anymore, actually. Yeah, I don't have the video file. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that later. But yeah, I don't have the video file for that anymore. But yeah, moral of the story is I'm never doing any type of paid promo. Like they're all scammers. If someone's trying to promote a project to you that they were paid to promote, they're probably trying to scam you. So there's that. Can I get a shout out, sir? A fan of you and Baby Doge. Hey, shout out to Anthony Calixtro. Big shout out to you. And yeah, there's the shout out. Put the fire emoji. Jimmy Durham says, all right, now if you're going to violate any potential laws and an attempt to validate yourself in the court of opinion would open you up to lawsuit, so it's okay to stop there, but continue to defend. Yeah. That is true, no, but as far as buying up the houses, I was thinking of maybe starting a coin for donations to buy the houses to give to the homeless. Would you partner? Honestly, I would not, because a lot of people, they're not homeless because their situations. A lot of people are homeless because they want to and they don't want to work. So if you give a house to a homeless person, they're gonna probably do some drug. They might. It just depends what homeless person you give the house to. You got to be smart with it, because if you give it to some homeless people, they're gonna do drugs in it. They might even sell the house for drugs. And they might sell everything in the house, all the copper, all the wiring. They might just destroy the house, and I don't know. You got to be careful with that, because a lot of homeless people, they really don't care. They just want drugs, and that's why a lot of people are homeless, because of drugs. So you gotta make sure not to give it to a drug addict homeless, and give it to a bad situation homeless, where like they were doing good in life, and then something really bad happened, and then they just sent them down the wrong path, but they never done all the drugs that all the other homeless people did. So yeah, you gotta be careful with, I guess, who you're dealing with there. So this, he writes in Vietnamese. I think this one might be good vibes. I have high hopes, but I don't expect much from it. That's with Fu Fi says. He says, I just think this one might be good vibes. I have high hopes, but don't expect much from it. I do speak Vietnamese. Um, yeah, I speak Vietnamese and Thai. No, I'm just playing. I don't speak Vietnamese. I had the translator up, but no, he did say that. But yeah, I think this one's gonna be good. Baby Dose is definitely good. I do have high hopes for it, so I would definitely say, you should definitely reconsider it, because I think this is gonna be a good project. Fufi or Fu, yeah, I'm gonna call you Fu because I don't want to mess up your name. But yeah, this one definitely has high hopes. Mr. Meat. Oh wow, that was a hefty amount. Yeah, that's a bummer, sir. Yeah. Scary Cheeky, have you heard of Success Kid Skid? Yes. Actually, no, I have not. Cliff says, have a great night, everyone. I got to unpack the luggage. I'll watch the rest later. All right, shout out to you, Cliff, and definitely have a good night and stay safe. But yeah, shout out to Cliff. Shout out for the donation earlier, and shout out for you for being a big part of the Baby Doge army. And like I said, everything's going to be good once Baby Doge is at 61. We're going to be doing a cruise, all that good stuff. But shout out to Cliff. Good night to you, and thanks for the support. Rysaurus says, see you on the cruise, Cliff. Yep, 100%. Great job, says Salah Raymond. All right, let's go over some other stuff here. So let's get back to the Baby Doge topics. Now, we were at the Dogecoin. Oh yeah, that's when I was talking about how Dogecoin can 10x. 22%, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's refresh our holders. We have 1,875,865 holders. So holders are kind of staying stagnant from earlier yesterday. We got 4,000 holders in, and it's kind of staying at that area. So looking at that, that kind of suggests that the initial buyers of Baby Doge, the initial new holders who are coming from Binance, are kind of done with the frenzy. That's kind of what that suggests. So now it looks like an accumulation phase, because people are still accumulating more with this 24-hour trading volume. The 24-hour trading volume is at 161 million. If we can actually hold a 160 million trading volume, at least 150. All right. If we can at least hold 150 million in trading volume, I think that Baby Doge is going to do very, very well, because it's obvious that a lot of this trading volume is exactly what it says. It's trading. It's not buying and holding. It's just buying and selling, buying and selling. So the thing is, if we can kind of level this out, right? We can level out the playing field here. We can have 160 million in trading volume, and then like a billion in market cap, but really 10 billion in market cap. Because if you actually look at this, Dogecoin only has 514 million in trading volume, but it has 14.7 billion market cap, because the holders are holding. They're not trading. They're just holding, and they're waiting. Shiba Inu, 188 million trading volume, only 20 million more than us, only 20 million trading volume more than us, but they have 7.8 billion in market cap because the initial holders in Shiba Inu, they're just sitting there and they're holding it. They're not doing nothing. They're just holding. They're not trading. So most people that are coming from Binance are buying, selling because they see the potential to make the short-term gains in Baby Doge. But what happens once all that short-term trading stops? Does our trading volume drop, or does it, stay the same? And more so, does our market cap continue to increase from there? That is what we got to find out now. So over the next week, we got to pay attention to our market cap and trading volume. If we start to see that our market cap is starting to decrease a little bit and our trading volume is also decreasing, that means that the Binance thing, it didn't necessarily fail, but we didn't get what we hoped for. What we're hoping for is for the trading volume to drop just a little bit, but our market cap continue to increase. That means that the traders that are coming in for short-term gains are not trading as much, and they're really buying and holding more. So it'll be a good thing if the trading volume drops just a little bit, because right now it's too close. It's too close to our market cap right now. We want to see the trading volume drop down to like 50 million while simultaneously seeing our market cap increase by an extra 100 million. That is the goal right now for Baby Doge. That is the true goal. Hey, we got another super chat here from Cliff. Big shout out to Cliff with the super sticker here, the $50 super sticker. Big shout out to you. Says join Baby Doge on Telegram or Twitter to stay updated. Later, dudes. Hey, shout out to you, Cliff. Later. Definitely have a good night. It says see you all on a cruise. 100%. Definitely will see you on that cruise. Mr. Me says later. And hey, fun fact about Cliff, y'all. I know he's going to sleep. So hey, good night to Cliff. Cliff let me he introduced me to his friend inside of Brazil when I was traveling out in Brazil. And yeah, he was actually really cool, the friend he introduced me to, and he showed me all around Rio. He showed me to some of his family inside of Sao Paulo, introduced me to his friends out there as well. And it helped me have a good time out there inside of Brazil. I was there for 3 months in Brazil. And yeah, showed me a lot of different stuff inside of Brazil. So shout out to Cliff. Like that was a random connection that he just he told his friend, hey, you should buy Baby Doge. And his friend was kind of thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. But his friend went ahead and got a crypto.com card because of him. And then he was like, hey, there's also this one guy, he's inside of Brazil and he's close to you inside of Rio. Y'all should link up. And then, hey, what do you know? Met up with his friend out there, talked to him about Baby Doge, tried to convince him to buy it. And then another thing, someone else from Brazil in Sao Paulo, shout out to you, you know who you are, Lucas. He bought Baby Doge and he made a whole lot of money off of Baby Doge. And then he invited me out. We went to some comedy club and we were watching a football game out there. Lots of crazy stuff. Hey, the Baby Doge army is literally international. It's international. I'm telling you right now, the Baby Doge army is international. I met Baby Doge people out inside of Brazil. Probably going to meet some more all over the world. I didn't get a chance to meet any of them in Thailand, but I should have linked up with them. But now Baby Doge is getting bigger. I think we will be linking up with some people overseas and some more. So yeah, I definitely want to do stuff where we have like meetups in different countries for the people who live in those countries or people who just want to travel to those countries that meet up out there. But yeah, I think the next one, I don't know. There's a lot of Brazilian people out there with Baby Doge. A lot of people out there in India with Baby Doge. A lot of people out in Africa with Baby Doge, specifically Nigeria. A lot of Nigerian Baby Doge holders are out there. Someone from Ethiopia commented later. So like I said, I'm gonna be going all over the world and I'll meet up with some of you guys. And I don't even do it for the cameras. I didn't even film with the people I was meeting up with. Because I just linking up with them and hanging out with them. And it's just cool to meet up with the Baby Doge army like that. So shout out to y'all. Mr. Me says I'm elaborating on scams and then saying for you didn't post anything on the live to get you in trouble. We wouldn't want that, but so many scammers that need to get busted, honestly. So this will stop. Insane. Okay, yeah, I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, because I don't want to out them, and then them be like, well, that's defamation because they haven't got caught for scamming. So technically, they're not scammers till they get caught. But legally, yeah, they definitely should all be stopped. These scammers are really, really, really annoying. Most people on Twitter are scammers. Most Twitter accounts are scammers when it comes to crypto. We just now got something starting to form up here. So the trend line assist, which is this red line here on chart prime, it usually tracks where the bears are going to stop. So as you can see here, it was going along here. It's almost like an RSI, right? And then it got caught right there, and then boom, it started to pump. So we might see the price drop a little bit lower, right? And you're going to see this trend assist line going down a little bit lower, and then it's going to end up crossing right there, boom, and it's going to pop. So I think, yeah, what we're mentioning before, pulling back to 8Z2, 8Z21 or 8Z2, and then maybe having a pump from there. That looks like is probably going to end up being what's happening. That's what this little line forming here is. Chart prime indicators. Hey, I'm going to keep talking about chart prime indicators. I use them all the time. I'm going to check to see if any more donations came in. I don't want to say your name because I don't know if you want your government name out there. Anyway, this looks like the I think it's Mr. Me. I think it's Mr. Me. It's a different car inside of the thing. But I don't want to just out you like that. But hey, shout out to you for delivering this. I don't know if it is Mr. Me, but shout out to the person who just now donated this $5 on Cash App. So big shout out to you for that donation. I really do appreciate it. So big shout out to that donation. Let's see if we have any Baby Doge donations from the Baby Doge wallet. All right, none there. But yeah, big shout out for you for that $5 almost at super chat Cash App. See, my brain is like fried now because it's midnight here right now. Let's see, where are we? The Baby Doge fan says echo. We hear echo. You hear an echo? Hold up. We hear echo. You hear an echo? Hold up. I don't hear an echo. We hear echo. You hear an echo? Hold up. I don't hear an echo. We hear echo. You hear an echo? Hold up. I don't hear an echo. We hear echo.
I do hear echo.
You hear an echo? All right. I think it's lagging right now. Oh, it was you. Okay. Yeah, it probably did it just now because I turned on the sound, so it's like looping. All right, it'll be out the loop. Okay, you said you opened YouTube twice. All right, I was about to say, hey, Gaming Demon says got here late. Can you show what market cap has to be for 7Z5? Yep, no problem. Shout out to Gaming Demons, been a day one supporter of the channel. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. 7Z5. So we just take this circulating supply right here, and then we multiply our circulating supply by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. Yeah, 7.5 billion market cap, which is 7.5 billion market cap, which is approximately the same price as Shiba Inu. Not price, but the same market cap as Shiba Inu. So where Shiba Inu is at its lowest. So remember, Shiba Inu still has not benefited from the bull market at all. So where Shiba Inu is at its lowest is where we are going to be once we start pumping like nice. So that says a lot. That says a lot. It's like we're getting up there. We're getting up there in Baby Doge. This is going to take some time. Marcellus, are you planning on make some spaces on X? I thought about it. I don't know if I really want to do the whole X thing, the whole Twitter thing with X. I like it because if any of you want to donate to my Baby Doge wallet, that is the Baby Doge wallet right there. I have my Cash App posted at the top of the screen. But yeah, you're saying do it. Let's try it. I'm thinking about it. I do have to get verified here on I do have to get verified on X. I do. It's I don't know why I'm not verified yet. It's so cheap. Like I might as well. So premium will get me the check mark, Grok 2 AI, X Pro Analytics Media Studio, creator subscriptions, check mark, get paid to post, larger reply boost, half ads and for you and following, fully ad free, largest reply boost, write articles. I don't know. I'll consider doing the Twitter space. I don't know. Do I need to pay for it to do the space? Because I don't see the benefit of paying for it. He said, let's try. It is cheap though, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I might try it. Smoking 200. This guy says holding 34 billion since October 13th, 2021. All right, that's a long time. Can I make anything significant from that amount? Thanks. Been here from the jump. Appreciate you. Well, we can do some math here. So at this price that so before up here in Gaming Demons asks what market cap would it have to be at to reach 7Z5? That would be 7.5 billion market cap. So let's say we reach the 7.5 billion market cap at 7Z5 with your amount of coins, which is 34 billion coins. We could take your 34 billion coins. I will be honest, 34 billion coins isn't much. Million, billion, trillion. Oh, that's trillion. Okay. Yeah, 34 billion coins is not much. But at 7Z5, that would be $1,700, which is $7.8 billion market cap. So I would say getting more at a cheaper price would probably be optimal. Now, what I like to look at is 61 because that's my price target, which is 15 billion market cap. So at 15 billion market cap, it's 3,400. So from where it's at now, that's a significant increase. But let's say you had $1,000 in there right now, then you would be looking at an even bigger amount of money. So I would say, try to, instead of having 34 billion, maybe just try to get 340 billion. Because if you had 340 billion, then that would be $34,000 at 6Z1, which is $15 billion market cap. So if you can get 34 billion coins, or 340 billion coins, then at 6Z1, at $15 billion market cap, you'd have $34,000. So I think that would be a good starting point right there. Baby Doge fan, yeah, I'm definitely. I should try to do a Twitter space, X space. I don't even know how much money X makes, but hey, I'll see. I see a lot of people they do it, and I kind of like it because it gives everyone a chance and an opportunity to speak. Right? Let's say I go to post. I don't even know how to make an X space, but I'll figure that out and I'll definitely do it. I don't even want to click on X, like the home screen, because the home screen goes by algorithms. I don't want y'all to know what my algorithm looks like on X. My algorithm might be looking a little bit not so YouTube friendly. Yeah, the first thing that I seen on here is like, why is this even in my algorithm? All right. Yeah, I don't want to show my algorithm right now. It's a bunch of weird stuff. And yeah, you definitely see some fights on the algorithm. Yeah, you see some stuff in the algorithm. But I guess we can what is that? See, the Twitter algorithm is just crazy sometimes. I can't show what's on my algorithm. It's crazy. Okay, Diddy. Yep, that's definitely gonna be coming up inside of everybody's algorithm. So yeah, we don't even gotta talk about Diddy. We don't even gotta talk about Diddy because yeah, because of that. Yeah. Luke AI says baby dose will go 5Z1. I think the problem with 5Z1 is this at 5Z1, that's 150 billion market cap. So that's like a 3-year projection, like 3 more years, maybe 5. Nah. 2-3 years. Let's say 2-3 years. Nah, maybe 5. But yeah, it's definitely not coming soon. But in the long run, yeah, we can push for that in the long run. We can push for that in the long run because we got listed to Binance. Anything's possible now. Smoke 200 grams says thank you. I'll have to add some more soon. Yeah, because if you get a solid 340 billion, you're looking at $34,000 at 6Z1, which is $15 billion market cap. So I think you would be good if my light here. I have like a LED light, but it's like dying. So I'm gonna have to get one of those ring lights. I'm gonna get one of those ring lights soon. But yeah, you would be good at 340 billion. How long will it take to reach 61? That is a good question. It's definitely 2025. It's not this year. Now, in order for it to get to that amount by this year, Coinbase got to list us, crypto.com. But look, we got listed at the Binance, and we didn't really, we haven't gotten the full force of it yet because we're not at the peak of our bull market. So I think when the overall bull market starts to pump, that's when it's going to start moving. So when the overall bull market starts to really go, that's when we'll see 61, well, close to 61, really. Punk 702 says holding 200 billion. I ditched my small bag of sheep. Crazy, I know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sheep. I like baby does more than sheep. MJ says another project that went up substantially is Jesus Coin. Yeah, that went up. The Nero coin that got listed alongside baby dose, the Binance Turbo that also got listed alongside Binance, or baby dose on Binance. And then we got this Jesus coin, but it's not really doing well. Long term is I don't know. We'll have to see about that. I think when a name like Jesus coin, like, it has to pump, right? Because Jesus is gonna make it pump. It has to at that point. It really does. But yeah, Twitter looks crazy a lot of the times. But yeah, as for this pattern that's forming up here with this trend assisting line, which is pretty much like an RSI line, just a glorified version of it. But yeah, with that line right there, like I said, we're pulling back to 8Z2, 8Z21 low areas around there. Right, we're at 8Z2184. So we're going to be at the lower areas of 2100, maybe even 2000. And that is going to eventually bring us our next pump. So we just got to pull back down to that Fibonacci retracement. Mr. Reese says anything is definitely possible. Doge and Sheep showed that, and you're welcome on the small dono. Oh yeah, that was used. Yeah, I seen the Lexus. It was just a different color. That isn't my car on Cash App. This one is, but I changed it there to this. Oh, I appreciate you. Yeah, shout out to you. I knew that had to be you because the Lexus, it looked the same, but it was just different color. But yeah, shout out to you for that donation. Any donation is much appreciated. I'm just checking my phone to see if there's anything else. I don't want to miss anybody's donation. That's why I gotta keep looking at it. Yeah, checking my Baby Doge wallet, seeing if anyone donated to there. Okay. All right. Just have to make sure. All right. MJ says, bro, you need an 805 South Burrito. We got you when you visit San Diego. Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to try that because I know you were talking about that a while ago, but Yeah, I definitely want to try that. And I see now you have MJ's Fusion Delis. Now you got a whole deli going on in it, aka MJ's Yogurt Time and Deli. So yeah, it looks like you got the food popping out inside San Diego. So if I ever go out there in San Diego, not if, but when, because like I said, I'm a traveler. I love traveling. I'm gonna travel everywhere. So yeah, when I go out there to San Diego, definitely gonna try some of that food. 100%. Gaming Demon says do a video how to put Doge chain on a wallet. A short video. All right, that could be a good video. That could be a good video. Rayoris says I've got you, bro. If you are ever in the Southeast US. A shout out to you. I am in the South. I'm inside of Florida, so the most Southeast you can get. But yeah. But yeah, definitely. MJ says 17 years, bro. Yeah, 17 years out there. Yeah, I know you probably got the food on lockdown out there inside of San Diego. Definitely. I'm definitely trying to go and get some good food because sometimes it's hard to find good food that is also healthy. That's it's tricky. It's tricky. Good food that is cheap and healthy. What do we got here with the prices? Let's look at the 5-minute chart. That's the 3-minute chart. Let's look at the 5. Okay, bouncing off those Fibonacci retracements. Yeah, we're about to get another pump actually coming soon inside of Baby Doge. This next pump should bring us to the top of our Fibonacci retracement that we're looking at there. So AC 2500 is coming very, very soon. 8Z 2500 coming soon. Bitcoin doing decent. So there's something else I know I was talking about this a lot before, but I haven't talked about it in a while. Punky. This coin, a lot of people were talking about it, but now not many people are talking about it. And I like to get coins when people are less likely to talk about it. They're like less prone on it. Like they're not really focused on it. Because when they start to focus on it, then it'll start pumping. And you definitely want to get in when it's cheap. But when one of Revolt app's 45 plus million users wants meme coin exposure, they can buy a basket of 7 top tokens all at once in equal amounts. Example, spend $700, get $100 each of Ponky, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Floki, Bonk, and Dog Fat. See, they should have mentioned Baby Doge, but they didn't do it. They didn't do it. We need to get listed on. we need to get bridged immediately over to Solana. It looks like they're doing some type of partnership with Revolt app. They might be. Yeah, this Ponky X Revolt app listing is something special. Oh, okay, so they're getting listed onto Revolt app. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. See, just when I thought that it was done, nope. And they don't have a huge major pump yet. Like recently, they pulled back a lot. All right, this is probably the next play I'm going to be focusing on is Ponky. Revolt app, if y'all don't know, it's like Cash App, but I think it's like Europe's Cash App. No, Revolt app's worldwide. Revolt app's global. But yeah, it's just like Cash App. Change the way you money. Global, yeah, it's a global one. UK and Europe, thanks to your trusted support, Revolt is the most downloaded finance app in UK and Europe. And now it's listing Ponky on their app. Like how Cash App you can buy Bitcoin. Well, on Revolt you can buy Ponky. So, yeah. The biggest financial app inside of UK and Europe, Revolt with 24 million downloads. That is big. That is big. But yeah, let's get back on Baby Doge because I know that's what you guys came here for. All right. So where are we at? Oh wait, no, we're up here with it. Rasource says I grew up in Alabama, but am now in Louisiana due to work. Okay. Yeah, that area is well. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit farther. But yeah, if I'm ever out there, I'll definitely let you know. MJ says 805 South Burrito got 2.5 million views on TikTok. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I know the food like food places, restaurants, food trucks, anything like that can get a lot of views on TikTok. So yeah, that's definitely good because you're making money off of the food and then you're making even more profit just off of the content. So yeah. And it's promoting the business. So people will literally go there when they go to San Diego based off of a TikTok. So yeah, that's definitely good promo right there. Free promo at that. It's really a cheat code. Salad Raymond Fatalis says Jesus is not going to make any critical pump. Let's say Jesus coin, because Jesus is gonna come back, right? But Jesus coin is not going to make any critical pump. Stop that mindset because Jesus is not involving in crypto. The name of Jesus and his purpose is for salvation to save men from our sin. If you believe, yeah, that's why I said, yeah, that's why I said Jesus coin. Mr. Me says, don't sleep on Fight Coin or MAGA. Yeah, actually, the MAGA coin is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. MAGA, this Trump coin, it's cheap for what it is. For what it is, it's not Trump's coin. He obviously didn't create it, but it's built around Trump and it's the biggest one of its kind. So I I think this can be a really good play right here. Then you got the MAGA hat, but MAGA hat it's like a playoff of MAGA. This is the original one. So I think this coin could also be a good bet. I had some a while ago, but I sold it and I put that money into Baby Doge. And then I mean MAGA. I think $2.08 for MAGA is pretty cheap. This is probably a good time to get in, especially during the election time. Yeah. Salah says the name of Jesus and his mission is for salvation, not to pump crypto. I do agree with that. I think they're trying to get like the Christians in crypto to go to their coin, which is almost like a false prophet type of thing, right? So yeah, I think not the best way to do it. MJ says yes, Turbo made a lot of millionaire when I got listed on Uphold. When it got listed on Uphold, yeah, and it just got listed to Binance too. So yeah, Turbo, yeah, is going up. Now, a lot of influencers made videos about Turbo. That we gotta talk about that. A lot of influencers made videos about Turbo all at once, which was suspicious. I believe they paid for the promo. Not only them, but Brett. Notice how Turbo and Brett, based Brett on the Coinbase chain. Turbo and Brett, they were created around the same time, and the same influencers promoted both of those projects. And both of those projects, they started at nothing and they all out of nowhere just started blowing up. Like out of nowhere, they came out of the woodworks. As soon as they started blowing up. And it was because the influencers started making videos on them as soon as they came out. That's because they were paid. I believe Based Brett and Turbo were both paid influencers pushing them. And not only that, the Dogecoin millionaire, that guy that made a bunch of money on Dogecoin, his name's the Dogecoin millionaire. He was one of them that also started making videos on Based Brett and Turbo. And he does paid promos all the time. So I think those two projects were both paid promos, not organic. And I don't really like getting in on projects like that. So I do think Based Brett is going to be a good project. It's going to be like Pepe. It's probably going to play out good. But the Turbo one, I'm still not sure about that one. I'm still not sure about Turbo. Like the Brett has already made its way. It paves this way. It's like a Pepe now. And it's the biggest on base. It's the biggest on base chain. But then you got this Turbo coin. I don't trust it. I don't trust this Turbo coin. Now, it could be just like I don't know. It's listed on Binance now. So it's probably going to be successful. It's just the way it was rolled out. I don't know. I don't trust it. But hey, it's probably going to be like Pepe where it just takes off. Turbo is the first AI generated meme coin launched with just a $69 budget. I mean, yeah, if it was launched with $69 budget, how did they pay for promo? Maybe they didn't even pay for promo. Maybe they did not do it. I don't know. Hard to tell. Very hard to tell. But notice how when Binance lists something, everybody lists it. The same thing happened with Turbo. Same thing happening with Turbo now. But how does this the coin that literally just started mid 2023? But how are they at the same market cap as us? Actually, more market cap than us when we started in 2021. Ridiculous. But now we're gonna make it. We're gonna keep rising here. Mr. Me says I've got Ponky and my watch list. Had it since it came out. I should have gotten some by now. Yeah. No, Punky's good. I had a lot of money in Punky, a few $1,000s, but I sold it and I'm trading stocks with that money now. But yeah, Punky, I definitely think is a good one. And they got a whole song about it, right? Uh Bad. Honestly, I thought your name said Bad Baby. I'm not even gonna lie, but he's gonna be mad about that. But yeah, Babajid Shadian says, please focus on Baby Doge. No, you're definitely right. We gotta focus on Baby Doge, 100%. Mr. Me says, fight was up quite a bit now, down 64%. Yeah. Salah says, I am only interested on Baby Doge. Yeah. We'll talk about some more Baby Doge topics now. You all can't be tunnel vision on one project. We'll miss out on a lot of money that way. That is true. You gotta be diversified. Mikey from me says, I finally hit 27 trillion. You got 27 trillion coins. That's a lot. Goal is 30 trillion. So Mikey from me is rich. That's what he's pretty much telling y'all. He's flexing on y'all in the most humble way possible. He got 27 trillion baby dolls. That's the most humble way to flex. That's a lot. Punk says, I'm going to stop by there when I'm in SD in October. Menu looks good. Oh, San Diego. Okay, yeah, he's talking about you MJ's at your 805 South Burrito. So yeah, that's free promo right there. Free promo right there. Mikey from me goal is 30 trillion. And Risaris, I'm all honest compared to the top of the bull market. We are buying most coins on sale right now. Yeah. Honesty. Yep. And I was hesitant on Turbo. Yeah. I was hesitant too, but now you see it's pumping. So, what do you think is prolonging the Solana release? They said it would be released around the 5th, and then it looks like I suggested they have to do a survey about its release on something. I think the hold up on the Solana release is really just the back testing, trying to make it secure. That and timing. You see, the way they remember the Baby Doge team. They just got a new marketing team, and I'm starting to notice a pattern in how Baby Doge is now marketing their stuff. And the way they're doing it is they don't release one thing at a time anymore. They make sure that they roll things out, and they're rolling it out actually very well. So they were like, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to create the game, and then we're going to immediately roll into partnerships, and then we're going to immediately roll into donations. And then after we do that, we're going to immediately roll to getting listed to a bunch of different exchanges. And then we're going to immediately roll into getting listed on Binance. And then we're going to roll into getting listed on other exchanges. And then what happens after that? Then we're going to roll onto major exchanges like Coinbase and Crypto.com because we already got Binance now. Then after that, I think they're going to finally take that step to getting the Solana bridge, but they're going to make sure everything's happening like one after one after one after one. So there's never a pause inside of the price. The price just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing until it's undeniable. Almost like Ponky, or not Ponky, almost like Pepe, almost like Dog with Hat. The prices of those coins kept climbing until it was undeniable. And then when they no longer had momentum because they didn't have anything else to release, it was already too late. The momentum just kept going. They no longer had any new things to release, but the momentum they built was so. The momentum is the bullish indicator. Now, the momentum is the major catalyst that keeps it going. Right now, the major catalysts are listings, utilities, burns, the game, the Solana bridge, huge listings. That's the major catalyst right now for Baby Doge. But then once we get the ball rolling, the new major catalyst will be the fact that we got the ball rolling. And that's pretty much what all these other projects did. So the hype is really what pushes the project to get to the type of gains that we've seen in like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. So it's really all about the hype. So we just need to get more hype. The more hype we get around Baby Doge, then Baby Doge can thrive off its own hype. Like if you think about it, Pepe thriving off its own hype. There all the hype about Pepe, it thrived off its own hype, and now you're having a bunch of people holding it, and they're not going to sell it. So now it's holding a good market cap. Same thing that dog with Hat. It started pretty much rising off its own hype. So that's what we need. We need the hype, and then we'll rise off of our hype, and then we'll have our foundation set, and we'll never go below $1 billion in market cap ever again. So that's what we're really working on right now in Baby Doge. Where are we at? Sala says, bro, please, do you have Telegram? I want to keep following you and all your social media. Just tell me your handle. Let me bring up Telegram. Yeah, okay. So with Telegram, I have a link here to the official Telegram group. Y'all can follow me on Twitter. And also if you guys want to donate to my if you guys want to donate to my Baby Doge wallet, that Twitter link has my Baby Doge wallet address there. Or you could get it directly from YouTube if you guys want to donate to my Baby Doge wallet. And then on top of all of that, I'll also go ahead and just put my link tree, and you can literally follow me everywhere. Even if y'all want to listen to some of the music I got out there, y'all can go ahead and do that. So yeah, I'll put that link here as well. And this is from my link tree. So yeah, y'all can go ahead and follow directly on the link tree there as well. Yeah. And shoot, I could play all right. But yeah, no, y'all can definitely go ahead and check that out. All that good stuff. But yeah, shout out to you for that. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check out the link tree, and you can get all my social media handles on there. And my handle for my handle for Telegram is just my name. It's just Marcellus. So yeah. But yeah, we got a lot of new people that joined the Telegram group. So shout out to y'all. If y'all want to use the automated trading indicators that I use, you can go ahead and check out Chart Prime. And if y'all also want to trade on MEXC, cheapest trading fees, if you're in the US, you got to use a VPN. If not, you can trade on there without a VPN, but you can also get Baby Doge on there. So definitely check that out as well. All right. Jimmy Durham says, do you think it's because of our supply that we haven't seen pumps like Turbo? I think the supply is one of the factors. It kind of deters people away from the project. So yeah, I think it's not technically like in the technical sense, no, because of the supply doesn't mean anything. But the supply is a psychological thing where it makes people not want to buy it and not want to like buy a lot of it. So it's just a psychological thing. But we should still be doing good. I think like the fact that we got listed on the Binance, like that says a lot about us. A lot. And if you think about it, Turbo is doing the same numbers as Baby Doge ever since it got listed on Binance. Like it's not doing significantly better or significantly worse. It is doing worse than Baby Doge. We got 150% in gains since we got listed from Binance. Whereas Turbo Turbo got what, like 34%? Well, technically we got 142% since we got listed on Binance. Turbo only got 34%. We're doing better than them. That's really what it is. Oh wait, you guys can't see it because of this. All right. So over here you can see like Turbo only up 34% since it got listed on the Binance. And then Baby Doge 142%. So yeah, we're doing way better than them right now, actually, ever since the listing. Mr. Me says, what would be a decent amount to put in Ponky? And they're pushing pay, but I can see things with that token. I don't know what that token is. But Ponky at the current market cap, I don't know. I think $1,000 would be good. I wouldn't really do too much. Like if you only have like $10,000, I think $1,000 would be good. If you only have $1,000, like $100, you don't want to put it all in there. But yeah, I think $1,000 would be decent. Rysaurus says, I'm in on Brett and Pepe for the bull market. Yeah, those are definitely two good picks. I just like your videos. Hey, shout out to you. Hey, that's cool. You don't have to look at all the other stuff. Like I have music, you don't have to listen to that. I have a travel channel, you don't gotta watch it. But hey, a lot of good stuff going on. Hey, shout out to you though, Salah, for supporting the channel. So shout out to you. Punk702 says, so what is this 1M Baby Doge? This is pretty much Baby Doge divided by 1,000,000. So your 100 billion Baby Doge or your 1 billion Baby Doge divided by 1,000,000 gives you 1,000 Baby Doge, just to kind of make it shorter and make it more attractive to the eye. Salah says, I am expecting like $500 next month. Which token should I put that money you believe to make me real cash? The problem is, if it's going to be next month, Baby Doge is going to hit a peak by then. So you don't want to put your money in Baby Doge next month. You don't want to put the $500 in Baby Doge next month, because Baby Doge might be really expensive next month, and then the price could drop on you. So you want to pay attention to that. As for what coins should you look at next month, that's hard to tell. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Around that time, the elections, maybe an election coin like MAGA, but it's still risky. Honestly, it's hard to tell because I don't know where we're going to be next month. So yeah, we would have to wait until next month to see that. So yeah, don't know what to tell you on that one. Isora says they're releasing on Sol, and now the rumor is Sui is going to overtake Sol sooner than later. I mean, that's a rumor, but I don't know. It's possible. It's possible because no one expected Solana to do what it did, but it did it. So yeah, it's possible. Jimmy Durham says my key for me about to take off 30K in a day. Put my 20K in a week. I made it in a week. Sleep. Yeah. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Mikey with the smiley face. Jimmy Durham, do you think Paul rewards will be kind of like bone and sheep rewards? Like, what is the ultimate use at the end of the day for these rewards? I think you can reserve them. I think you can trade them in and like reserve them for Baby Doge coins, like actual Baby Doge coins. I think that is what it's meant for, but don't mark me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Elaine Chia, almost said Elaine Chica, says, what do you think about sending my Baby Doge to Binance? I mean, you could. I wouldn't do it. Don't do it. I don't know how it's going to react with the 1M Baby Doge because it's still the same thing. It's still the same smart contract. But I don't really know how it's going to react with it. I don't know if it's going to be good. So I wouldn't even risk it. If anything, you could sell your Baby Doge for BNB, send your BNB to Binance, and then buy your Baby Doge on there from your BNB. but I don't know how it's going to react with the 1M because it's still the same token address. So technically it should be good, but I wouldn't risk it personally. Mr. Me, what I don't get other than Elon, how did all right. What I don't get other than Elon, how did Doge pump from many zeros to 74 cents, 76 cents briefly with a supply and no utility, nor is deflationary? I don't get it. Baby Doge should be Doge price. No, because Dogecoin was the first meme coin in crypto. That's why Dogecoin did what it did. It was the first meme coin in crypto. So it was inevitable that it rose to the point it did because it was made around the same time as like Litecoin, Ethereum, all that. So Dogecoin is the first meme coin. So that's why even before Elon started talking about it, it did so good because it's the first meme coin ever. Babajid says supply is nothing for a coin destined to fly. Check sheep and Pepe out. Yeah, that's 100% true. Supply literally means nothing. Mr. Me says Chinese version of Pepe. It's PayPay. And okay, good amount to put in Ponky. I got you. Thanks. Yeah, PayPay. I never heard of it, honestly. Babajid says a huge supply means a lot is available for purchase, and large purchase at a small price is encouraging for future gains. Nothing discouraging about a large supply, please. Yeah. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. Pump 702 says, "Oh, okay. I'm a new fan of the videos. Keep up the content. Shout out to you. Oh, I forgot to click the last few ones. All right, yeah, that was that one. As you can tell, I'm getting tired now. I'm starting to mess up. Resource, yeah, we'll close it at the 3 hour mark. We're at what, 2 hours 51 minutes. Resource says I'm out to get some sleep from 6 a.m. will come quick. 6 a.m. Where you at? You must be across the world right now. Yeah, it's midnight here. It's over here. Baba G says, let's keep our focus on Baby Doge. I remember how Sheep started out and didn't even have a single utility when it pumped huge. That's 100% true. And Baby Doge has a huge community. So all it takes is for one whale to just do like one huge buy, and then that'll spark a huge buying frenzy. And Binance has already started a huge buying frenzy, as we've seen before. And yeah. All right, so now it looks like with the price here, Baby Doge are dropping a little bit on our Fibonacci retracement. So we'll see if we go below it, because if we do, then I don't know. Maybe we go back to where we were like trading before, in between this area here. We'll see if we drop below our Fibonacci though, because if we do drop below our Fibonacci, I'm gonna have to do a whole nother technical analysis and see where we're going from there. Julian says, Elaine Chia, I did send some. Everything was fine. No changes or fees. Okay. So yeah, that's good then. I think there's a minimal you can send. Okay. That's good to know because I didn't know. Resource says, just saying, gotta be up at 6 a.m. for work. Yeah. Okay. You're saying that. Okay. Yeah. You said 6 a.m. will come quick. Okay. Yeah. Now I see what you're saying. Yeah. But yeah, it is almost that time, isn't it? It's almost 1 a.m. out here. That is crazy. But yeah, where are we at now? We're at 2 hours and 53 minutes. Hey, shout out to everybody that showed up for the live stream. Like, we had a lot of people in this live stream, like a lot. Total 581 people viewed the live stream, and yeah, that's really, really good. The average concurrent viewers was at 45, 580 views. Average view duration of each person was like 13 minutes, 12 seconds. Chat rate, average person at least one. 68 likes. We did good. Shout out to Cliff for donating to the channel. That's greatly appreciated. So yeah, really big shout out to Cliff for donating. Really does mean a lot. But yeah, if anyone else wants to, y'all can definitely do it. It would be much appreciated. Um, burn parties. Yeah, supposedly Baby Doge is working on doing a burn because they said to celebrate getting listed, they're gonna start doing burns. So I think today we might actually see. Well, when I say today, I mean like today as in the 18th, because now it's the 18th here in the U.S. So yeah, today we will see some burns. Hey, Bajid says I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, and it's 5:56 a.m. here. Yeah, there's actually a lot of people in the Baby Doge army in Lagos, Nigeria. So shout out to you guys. This is definitely pretty cool to see a lot of the Nigerian followers, and I do watch a lot of Nigerian YouTubers as well. Like a lot of Nigerian YouTubers and just African YouTubers in general are actually starting to come up inside of the YouTube space. So shout out to you out there inside of Lagos, Nigeria. I definitely want to come out there and do a video for my travel channel out there. So yeah, shout out to the Nigerian Baby Doge army. Mr. Me says, I wouldn't send my tokens on an exchange unless you're about to sell. Just hold in the wallet until then, so there won't be any issues. Just a piece of advice. That is 100% true. You don't want to send your coins to a centralized exchange just to do it. Only do it if you're trying to sell it, because there's really no point of sending it there unless you're trying to sell it. So yeah, that is 100% true. 100%. Yeah. 100% true. Let me check to see if we have any more donations on my Baby Doge wallet, because I don't want to forget anybody. No, just a little bit of a drop in the price of Baby Doge. Okay. And let me see if we have some on Cash App. All right. So I'm not forgetting anything right now. But yeah, shout out to everyone that donated. Shout out to everyone that showed up here for the chat. Lots of good stuff going on for Baby Doge. Like I said, we're gonna have a whole snowball effect of exchanges listing Baby Doge. We're soon about to see Coinbase or Crypto.com. And look, I don't have no insider information on that. I was just kidding. But look, Coinbase, Crypto.com, those are our two goals. Kraken, that's also a goal for Baby Doge. Now, Kraken, they had a tease for Baby Doge. They teased it. And what I mean by that, like they literally commented like a good morning post to Baby Doge. Well, they said good morning, and then Baby Doge responded good morning. And then they responded back to Baby Doge good morning. So that could be looked at as a tease. Some people might say that it's not, but I believe that is a tease. So this is what happened. Good morning, Kraken says. And then Baby Doge, good morning, Kraken. And then they say good morning, twice. So I think there's a possibility that we could actually get listed onto Kraken. So we're just gonna have to wait for that. I think that it's probably gonna happen soon. Whenever a crypto gets listed to Binance, all the other exchanges just follow suit. They all follow behind them, and that's probably what's gonna end up happening now. So we just gotta wait. L Bank has always supported Baby Doge. Shout out to them. Axe, we're about to get a whole partnership with Axe. They haven't even announced it yet, but we're probably gonna end up getting Axe as like an endorsement, or we're gonna endorse them. I don't even know, but we're probably gonna have Baby Doge on an Axe can, like how Dogecoin had Doge on an Axe can. That actually helped the Dogecoin out a lot. It gave them a lot of exposure to normal everyday people that just didn't know about it, didn't know anything about crypto. So yeah, Kraken could definitely be next, 100%. Shakir Ali says, when we can expect new listings? I mean, this week. This week or upcoming week, we're definitely going to see some. Baba G said, you are very welcome here, Marcellus. Yep, definitely going to have to come out there to Nigeria. Up Punk 702 says, uphold listing would be nice. Yep, that too. That would be good too. But hey, shout out to everybody that joined this live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here because I'm losing my voice a little bit and I'm getting tired. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end this live stream here. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, I'm just looking at the crypto space here. Yeah, you can tell I'm tired. I'm starting to fall asleep. But yeah, shout out to anybody. Do you guys have any last words, any questions for the last words? Definitely let me know. Mr. Me says peace. Peace out, Mr. Me. Shout out to you. And shout out to that donation, that $5 donation. That means a lot. That means a lot. Punk 702 says laters. Hey, wait, we have Juliman with the 100 Mexican pesos. Shout out to you, Juliman, with the 100 Mexican pesos. I said pesos. I want to see how much that is because I don't know. MX to USD. If anyone else wants to send super chat, that would be much appreciated. Or if you want to send the baby dose to the wallet I have, or to the Cash App. 100 Mexican pesos. All right, so he sent $5.23 for that super sticker. Shout out to you, Julian. Big shout out to you for that. I really do appreciate it. And I do a lot for this. He sent the pair with the thank you. So no problem. I'm gonna keep making these baby doge videos, and I think I'm gonna keep doing the live streams as well, because I think that it's really gonna be helpful for the community. So it's gonna definitely help keep people stronger and bring people together inside the project. And look, this is a community project, and we're doing pretty good as a community in baby doge. Like the fact that it's still going, and that we just now got it listed to Binance, yeah. And then we're gonna see Coinbase listing. Then we're gonna see Crypto.com listing. Then we're gonna see Kraken listing. There's gonna be a lot of different listings here. Salah says, keep the good job on Baby Doge. Peace. All right, peace out to you, and thank you for that, because you know it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Yeah. But yeah, anybody else have any closing statements, any questions, or you just want to do any donations, any questions of any sort? And then we're gonna go ahead and close this out. Is this live chat? Yeah, this is live. That was from Celedia. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, Celedia. But yeah, this is in the live right now. We're actually about to end, so you just showed up right at the end. Julian said no, we don't have any questions or anything. Yeah, I know we've been going for 3 hours, so I think I've answered like just about everything. G says, are they burning more baby doge the last few days? They haven't burned any for the last few days, but they are about to do a burn, and they announced it because to celebrate the Binance listing, they announced it. So we're about to get a burn very, very soon. So definitely stand by for that. Just wait, and this burn is going to be a nice burn. I don't know how much it's going to be. It has to be 1 quadrillion or more, because if it's not 1 quadrillion or more, people are not going to be satisfied with it. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to be satisfied with it if it's not a quadrillion or more. Baby Doge reach, what is number you think? The number 6Z1 is what I'm looking for, which is a $15 billion market cap. So yeah, 6Z1, $15 billion in market cap. That's what I think Baby Doge will reach. What are we doing here with the price? Okay, we're bouncing off this, so we're gonna see some increase in the price here. And look, resistance always becomes support for the people that have stuck around. Your resistance is always going to become your support whenever you're doing like charting. Just notice how this resistance was right up here at 8Z, like 20. It's like the 2180 area, 8Z 2100 always became our support. So as you can see, now we're using that same resistance at our Fibonacci retracement as our support. Resistance always becomes support. You got to remember that, because we had heavy resistance here when we first pumped. When we first got that news about Binance, heavy resistance, pulled back a little bit, more resistance, broke past that, and now we're using that same resistance as our support. So there is that. Jimmy Durham says, wait, are we not getting any more manual burns just from the transactions? You mean automatic burns? No, from the transactions, we're no longer getting automatic burns since we got rid of the 10% tax. So now they're all manual, which is good because nobody wanted to pay 10% tax anyway. Oh, we just now broke the support. I can't end the video now. We just now broke the support. I gotta see what happens now. We gotta let it play out. All right, we broke that support. Going down into the Fibonacci. Also, okay. So you guys might not like this, or I mean, you might like it. I don't know. So this little green trend assistant line acts as, let me take this off. So this acts as like a RSI, right? And the thing with this is once we get it to like to these levels right here, what we end up typically seeing, it crosses, and then we see this one up here going downwards, and then you start to see a downward price movement. So we could see the price dropping a little bit lower, but it's not a big of a deal because it can easily go back up. Remember exactly what happened here. We dropped below that trend, that consolidation pattern here with this wedge pattern, and then we went right back up. So this could happen easily. So like we dropped below the Fibonacci retracement, the support up there, and we could easily recover and go right back up. So I wouldn't really be worried about it. I meant automatic burns. I'm sorry, I'm tired too, but I meant to say automatic burns. We don't get automatic burns from the transaction. No, not anymore. It's all manual burns now. What platform just listed Baby Doge? So Binance just listed, actually almost everything just listed Baby Doge. Let's be honest, almost everything. But yeah, we just need Coinbase and Crypto.com now to list us, because we just had Toko Crypto. The biggest one was Binance. We had the Toko Crypto, Intent X, Toko Crypto. Oh yeah, I already said that. King. Like I said, I'm tired. King. They're Indo. Wait, no, this is the Japanese one. King. CoinX. BitGet. They just listed the futures for Baby Doge. New Spot and perpetual listing. Yeah, there's a lot. Orange X. Celedia says, "Oh my word, super exciting." Yeah, Binance is huge. Jimmy Durham says, "So what happened with all of the coins that were just traded during this massive 24-hour run? You mean it was just exchanged? It was never moved out of circulation?" Oh, okay, yeah. So during all this 24-hour volume, you're saying what happened to all those coins? It was just exchanged. It was never. Nope. So all this volume right here that just now happened is just a bunch of people from Binance buying and selling and just making a bunch of money off it. They're just trading it. Some of them are buying and holding it. And we see that is true because we got 4,000 holders within the last 2 days now because because we got listed to Binance, so we got a lot of new holders. So that's pretty much what's happening there. But yep. So yeah, this is all I got for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. Get some sleep. Shout out to everybody that joined. Let's see if anyone else donated. I don't want to close it until I check that. All right. So yeah, big shout out to everyone that donated. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Much appreciated. Big shout out to Julman for donating the 100 Mexican pesos. Big shout out to Cliff for donating. I'm gonna go ahead and find both of those donations for donating that 50 Canadian dollar super sticker. Big shout out to you, Cliff, if you're watching this on the replay. And big shout out to him for donating that 100 Canadian dollar super chat right there. Big shout out to Cliff for that. Also, big shout. I always got to give the shout out to the people that donate because I greatly appreciate it. Big shout out to Mr. Me for donating the $5 through Cash App. Big shout out to the person that donated the what was it, $300, well, almost $300. It's like 280. But big shout out to the person that donated like the $280 of Baby Doge directly to my Baby Doge wallet during this. So big shout out to y'all now. It's at $259 right now. It went down. But yeah, that's because the prices are going down right now. But big shout out to the person that donated that as well. So yeah, those are all the donations that I received today for this live stream. Shout out to you guys. I'm losing my voice, so I really appreciate you guys donating because you know I kind of have a headache now, and like you can kind of hear my voice is definitely going away a little bit. And I gotta keep taking these deep breaths because you know I'm losing my breath here. But yeah, shout out to you guys. I definitely need to catch some Z's, and we will be back with another live stream. And when we come back with the next live stream, it's gonna be with StreamYard Premium, so it's gonna have the 1080p on it. Right now we're at 720p, so we're at the free version of it because I forgot to pay for it before I started the live stream, and I didn't want to end it. But yeah, this next live stream is gonna be a lot better. And we're just gonna be, you know, talking about Baby Doge. We're gonna stay more on topic. So yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the donators, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next live stream and inside of the next video. And on that note, we are gonna end this right with this outro. So shout out to you guys, and I'll be back with another live stream.